But we're back again with Terraria. We beat the Golem in the desert area last time, which was very exciting. Also, I think we might have fought 2 bosses. I don't remember what we did last time. We did a lot of stuff. I didn't expect to fight Golem and beat it all, but we did. And now, like, I feel like we're very close, if not at, like, endgame time. What that means and what I have to do next is, I don't know. What does this suggest? Robbing the grave. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff I haven't done. But we're getting there. We're getting close. I'm feeling the breeze of enlightenment. I'm gonna go up here casually. And it's exciting because I feel like for a while now I've been making good progress. I've been getting really good upgrades for a lot of cool stuff. I'm getting a lot of cool stuff. Look at my cool B-wings. Somewhere over here, there's still going to be some things in the sky. They'll be probably just spawned at this point. Got cool B-wings. I've got cool weapons. I've got cool weapons. Got cool accessory. I don't have everything. There's always a compelling force to make you think, I should do everything. And that's usually a little untenable, but what can you do about that? You can never do everything. These make me think of Skya a lot. Good evening. Good evening. Artiste. I hope thy presence is enjoyed. I hope thou are doing well. I hope the life I live, dust, is wonderful, and all the rest. I mean, that goes with everybody for the most part. I never wish ill on anybody, because why the fuck would I? That seems like a fucking dick thing to do. They went better. Congrats. Today's Tuesday? Today's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, today is Tuesday. Back at work. Work again. Feels so good in the end. Back in the 100-line mines. Listen, it's a love-hate relationship. Some games there are love-hate relationships where you play them, and the whole time you're shit-talking the game, but you still play it, and you can't stop playing it because you want to play it, and you want to play more of it, but you still shit-talk it. That's a royal you, by the way. That's not a specific you. It's a common occurrence for many. Did I never? What the fuck? Take it all. Probably a good way to experience it. I feel like I gotta get to the end. Because I don't need to state for people that if you start a game, you are in no way obliged to finish it. And if it's not fun, well, I'll let you figure that one out. But most people know that, right? But there are times when people might say very ill things about a game and still finish it, and that's because they still deem that there is some redeeming quality to it. Whatever negative effects they might be complaining about, there's still enough in there for people who want to play it. I don't need a big component, but there's too mystery. Yeah, the point is that the game is compelling enough for you to still want to play it, even among the gripes and groans. Otherwise, I don't think you would continue with it. I mean, I could be wrong, of course. Oh, what a pithy name, Giant Cursed Skull. You can't get more accurate than that. Everybody loves mysteries. What if they never get solved? I'm never gonna figure out what happened to Ellie. We're gonna get to the 3rd game, and we're gonna find out nothing happens. So I shouldn't be talking more about this game that I beat the other day. Only thing I will mention one quick thing about Final Fantasy, because I was watching, since I was playing it, I couldn't watch my favorite streamers play it. So I went back and watched some of my favorite streamers play it. And watched them go through the end of it. And I was like, man, all those emotions, like the trauma scenes, which hit me hard during the stream, hit me harder watching them go through it, and maybe it's because I wasn't streaming, so I can able to like just fucking like sob my fucking eyes out. But seeing some of those moments in like the clock room, it's like, oh my god, I'm fucking like, I'm genuinely sobbing right now in my room, like watching this. It's like, god, that fucking sucks. I think some of it is me too stubborn for my own good, like rebuilding my Delta file or something, so I'm prep properly for it. You could be. I mean, that's still playing a game you already played versus playing a new game. And like, again, I think there's a level of, a new game is worth it. I think I would enjoy it. I mean, To be fair, I don't really know your gripes with 100 line. I can't help but feel like I would enjoy it. And I would probably treat it as somewhat of schlock. But as I like schlock, I don't really mind. I kind of like schlock anyways. But yeah, I mean, fair enough. There's a lot of... I mean, like, you can't do every side quest in well, in any game, really, but like, in an MMO, definitely not. There's too many side quests, man. You just you pick and choose ones that are relevant to where you are in the area you're in, and just go with it, I guess. Who the fuck are you? And fucking die. And who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are kidding, mister? Oh, there was an old... I don't know why I know this. There was an old war song in the UK... which is like politely shit-talking Hitler. I don't know why I know the song, but I do. Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? If you think that England's dum ba dum we are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. I don't know. This is like a fucking World War song. Very useful. Very interesting. I actually like all these old war songs. There's something fun about him. Are these delayed? No. Oh, can you, like, fuck off? Thank you. What the fucking no lights here? What the fuck is that, motherfucker? Okay. Let me go very clear. Bad cast in too many words. What is it? I mean, okay. Does bad cast mean it's badly written? Or is the story not compelling? And like that, I mean, that could be many things, but like... Are the characters just not likable for the story it's telling? Or is the story itself just not well written? Or... And, I mean, assuming when you say too wordy, it's too wordy for what it's doing. Where it's like, you don't need this many words to tell the thing you're trying to say. They're not using the words effectively or efficiently. Which is what I would... Because there's times when it's like wordy, I can associate it being like... You said something in like 20 words that you didn't need to say in 20 words. You could have said them in a lot less amount of time and been better for it. What are you fucking you? And I guess also if it's just, yeah, if it's just like, oh, this is very predictable. That's kind of not the funnest thing. You kind of don't want to know what's coming when you're playing a game that's about mysteries and secrets. So I can understand that. I mean, I look at, like, when I played Famicom Detective Club, I called the main twist in the first 20 minutes of the game. So you know what, I don't know, and I still enjoy that game. Character suffer from the Kodaka where they have to put the personality trait in everything they say. Is that not endearing? Do you not find that endearing? Is it obnoxious? Is it not charming even to do that to every single character? Why don't you go tell Kodaka that and see what he feels? I don't know. At least in Danganronpa they fucking die and never have to see them again. I mean, again, I take a lot of what they do in Danganronpa and other games like that. Kodaka games. As it's somewhat silly. There are serious moments, but the serious moments are usually locked around a couple small characters. And they're serious when they have to be, and then when they're not, everything is fairly silly. But and generally speaking, it's a very silly... What is that? Generally speaking, it's just silly. It is fairly silly. All the way through, it is pretty silly. Like, I don't think there's never too many moments that would make me like genuinely upset or sad or you know what I mean? It's not like I never feel like there's that much of that. Might be some, but it's more about, you know, it's fun and it's also the mystery. And there are some characters I tend to like, while the rest I just kind of don't care about. But I'm not doing that right now because Jesus, I'm gonna die immediately. And I guess there were some characters I didn't like in Danganronpa. Depending. Trying to think of the ones that I didn't like that stick around. If I'm thinking of Danganronpa, like, initially... I mean, obviously Byakuya is a fucking bitch and bastard. Asshole. And I guess they try their best to improve him to make him part of the team, and I guess that works. It doesn't really take away his, like... he doesn't really have a shift of perspective for the most part. He still is kind of mostly who he is. But to his point, he just says that it's not fun anymore when, like... Or whatever. His shift is not, like... He does the right thing for the wrong reasons, but he's still... Whatever. But I guess he warms up to the point where I guess I still like him. The guy I think I hate in Danganronpa 2 is the chef who's like a pervert. Like, that's a fucker. Fuck that guy. Good thing he doesn't stick around. I don't think that Dio's benefit is having many mysteries. That's true. I mean, pacing is very different. I mean, a lot of people want to fuck Byakuya and strangle him. Many fans out there probably are very aligned with Genocide Jill in their perspective. Just saying. Whatever that means. That's a guy where they want to put in a chokehold and in a little cage and feed him like carrots and parsnips. Yeah, but I don't like the chef when he dies immediately. And they do a fairly good job of keeping it like the characters you want to stay alive tend to stay alive for the most part. I mean, or the characters, sorry, rather, the characters you don't like tend to go pretty quickly. What happened over here? What the fuck is over here? But I want to focus on the dungeon, because I've heard there was new stuff here. I think ratio of likable, not likable is a little weaker, 100 line. I don't know, I don't, in my head there's like 100 characters, and I don't know if that's probably not true. Because I have no idea how many characters are in that game. But, oh, it's a fucking mimic. What did you give me? Oh, Manic Magic Dagger. That is my third one. Guess I was about the same? I don't know. Maybe it's just much, much, much slower pacing in this game that you're playing, but I don't know. I mean, you would think in a logical sense, due to the fact that it's you know, Danganronpa, this guy's already fine normally. But can I not? Oh my! Am I cursed like fucking Bubbles from Zelda? Yes, I am. You'd think with Uchikoshi and Kodaka combined, it would be better, not worse. But that would be my thought. But like, I don't know. Fuck you. But maybe they don't bring out the best in each other. Maybe they only bring out the worst in each other. Yo. Nice. Fuck you. Fuck you. There's always some guys to kill. Oh boy, it's such a thrill. Such a thrill. Just to kill. Alright, anything in there? Nope. Oh my god, there's fucking 1,000 dudes over here. Deleting armor polish? What the fuck is that? Hey, die. Yo, fucker. Eat shit and die. Yeah, what the? What? Who the fuck is doing that? Presumes the Uchikoshi involved in that deeply. Help with the interview. So you just don't feel him in the game at all. You're not feeling the man, the myth, the legend himself in the game, really. You just feel like, what the fuck is this? Fair enough, I suppose. Maybe he's not as involved as they made him out to be. Maybe it's purely for selling the game to people. Vitamins. I don't have that. Nice. Alright, I'll put this in the trinket, one of the trinket chests, that one. But then here, what can I do with, like, ghost cum? Yes, I can make a specter bar. Or I can summon the naughty present and the pumpkin moon. If I really want to. Kodaka feels 80% of the actual writing. I'd be curious. And I don't know if they're working on other stuff. Who knows? I mean, you'd think they'd have to okay something for it to have their fucking name on it, but... Maybe that's just me. Maybe I don't know any better. Maybe I'm the stupid one. Maybe I'm the ignorant one. I don't know. Hey, Gobbo. No, I don't want to do that. You got nothing for me. Let me talk to my buddy over here. Let me help. What do you got to say at this point of the game? The tortured soul down in the underworld looks familiar. Aliens. You can remove people from houses. You can evict people. For treasure in the dungeon. Underground mushroom fields. Pure. Okay, fuck it. God, you've given me like a bevy of information here. I don't know what to do with any of it. Hey, yeah. Give me like 20 of that, because why not? Tortured souls. I don't remember where to find those guys, but I'm gonna go look in case I do. And they say in the dungeon, what key? Looks like a corruption chest in the dungeon. And I'm assuming they don't mean the jungle dungeon. I'm assuming they mean the regular dungeon. Layton versus Ace Attorney felt more like 50-50 or 60-40. Interesting. I've never played it because I've never played a Layton game and I've never played a Phoenix Wright game, so, you know. How could I? What do I look like? A guy who plays games that people like and I don't like? No. That's a stupid statement. I would clearly like Phoenix Wright and Layton. Not even worth saying something like that, because that's just silly. Everything's out of my wheelhouse. I don't play games. What you're looking at right now, I'm actually doing something else in the meantime. I've made a little script that just plays Terraria for me. Did you really think I was sitting there playing fucking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for like 100 hours? No, don't be silly. I had plebs doing that for me while I was just, you know, staring out in the distance. I was on my phone. Doing an Ace Attorney game. I mean, can they do an Ace? Isn't Ace Attorney like not finished? Would they just get a new like? Would they get a new lawyer? Would they do something like? I'm assuming they can't just continue the story. I don't know. No, they finish off characters and they had new guys. So I guess maybe a new one. I don't know if the guys want to make those games. I mean, they might not. They might just not want to make those games forever. I mean, I don't know the position Layton is in, so that's not. What are you? You're a zombie. Finished 2 trilogies, had some spin-offs. 2 trilogies? Okay, so there's the ones with Phoenix Wright. There's one with his like protege. Isn't there another trilogy with like with the Yowie Hands Edgeworth guy? Or is that something else? And there's also the old one. There's one with like where it's in the past. Aren't there like 4 fucking trilogies? I guess maybe are all those spin-offs. Okay, well I would still include those. I would say collections. Okay, trilogies aren't the only ones that matter. You could say that there's a set of games with this character, a set of games with this character, a set of games with this character, and a set of games with this character. You could say there's more. There's 4 main like spin-offs or branches of Ace Attorney. I feel like that's not like it's it wasn't. It didn't have 3 games, so it doesn't really count. you know, it's slightly missed the trick, you know. What fucking key do I need for that? One key, I guess. But I mean, so with that in mind, I don't know about Layton if that had more or less. Shouldn't call it GA spinoff. Big Japan Only for a while made it feel less. I mean, fair. I mean, if not being able to play them probably does make it feel a bit different. Hungry Bones, whatever the fuck that guy is. So that's clearly the chest I'm looking for. Big Booty. What is this? What is this? What is this throwing? A powerful javelin that unleashes tiny eaters. 82 fucking melee damage. It's actually the best. It's my best weapon, and it does like weird splash damage. What the fuck is this? Yeah, eat shit. Well, kind of the best thing I've got. I mean, it's ranged as well. It's not even melee. It's a ranged weapon. Well, that's fucking cool. Apollo 1 was also AA4 by numbering, but I don't think the next two had numbers. Goblin Army, oh for fuck's sake. But I would assume that it would be something new. But I always wonder, like, is it like Earthbound situation where like the creator's done with it, and now it would just be like, I don't know. Who the fuck does these games? Is it Konami? I don't actually know who the fuck does these. It just occurred to me that I don't know. Is it Namco? Is it Bandai? But regardless, you would want to return to the series. Capcom, is it AAA? That's right, it's Capcom. Okay. Shit, I knew it was Capcom. I don't know why you said otherwise. I mean, but I guess they're not so story-based that you couldn't just do something brand new with the new team. I'm assuming it's just because you like the gameplay. Oh my god, these guys are fucking hard now. Jesus. Wow, you drop another Shadow Flame Blade. I still have that equipped because mine is good. Lazy Shadow Flame Hex Doll. What the fuck is that? Oh, they're dropping all the good shit. Shadow Flame Hex Doll. Ace Attorney was... went to 4 was the same guy. Then he did Layton in Ghost Trick. I think I knew that. At least I knew it was Ghost Trick, I'm pretty sure. God, fucking another Shadow Flame Bow. Jesus, they're just dropping them like fucking candy these days. That was a rarity at the time. That was easy. That was really fucking easy, actually. BT made 1, 2, and then they came back. So it's kind of like there's not even like, and I don't know if... Again, you have all these acronyms. I don't know what they fucking are. I don't know. I'm just like, well, I'm just not reading them. I'm just acknowledging that they're all series of some kinds. But regardless, they had some work done by a different team. It is what it comes down to. Ooh. And I guess fans were okay with that, so it's not like it's a problem for them to have different teams work on different games. Which is fine and fair, actually. That seems good. It would be better than the alternative of not having that, I guess. I mean, sometimes because they have different teams working on it, some people feel like it's such a one, like, some games are just like a one-person feeling. So it's good that it's good that it's not that. Alright, so I got this cool fucking staff now. Pain River, try to add him from a difficult enemy in the dungeon. Let's go back, I guess. The B team was a little less liked. But you just want more games regardless, and you say, oh, fair enough. I guess it's a kind of it's not so dependent that it's not like a franchise that needs to end. There's always a thing of maybe a franchise like Earthbound series. I'm fine that it's over. I just want it to be playable. And maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't mind like a remake of some of them. But I don't think it needs new games in the series. What if it wasn't Ace Attorney? And what if someone made just, like, I don't know, like the Bug Fables is to Paper Mario. And I know not everybody likes Bug Fables. Some people feel like it doesn't do what Paper Mario does the same, so people don't like it as much. But something as if it was like a fan, you know, idea of it. Because there are plenty of people have taken inspiration from these games to make their own. Not of Ace Attorney specifically, but like... I didn't even mention Ghost Trick 2. You're just having like a fantasy in your head. You're like Cloud. You're just imagining things to make yourself happier, because the reality of the situation is less than happy. The actual situation is too disappointing for you to realize, so you just have to come up with this visage in your head that Ghost Trick 2 will ever happen. You know what? I'm not going to be one to bring it down. It totally will. It'll totally be announced. What else is the guy doing? He's probably like gone. You know, he's not dead yet, is he? If he's still alive, then you know he's probably still cracking out. No, I'm not sorry. Shoot Takumi. May he rest in peace when he dies. If he's not dead already. If he is dead, then I'm sorry, man. If you're not dead, then when you do die, take care of yourself. What the fuck? Was Ghost Trick? I mean, I like the idea. I think there was once where I saw the game Ghost Trick as a kid, and I emulated it on my phone as a DS title. And I played like a little bit of it. I was like, this seems interesting enough, and then I didn't play any more of it. I know, cool story, bro, but like... It was emulating on DS, and that's very suboptimal when it comes to fucking playing DS games or any game, really. I mean, it's better than just playing it for real. But a part of me is also like, what? Aside, I mean, it seems like it's good gameplay, but is it that compelling otherwise? Aside from the concept, it's like, I don't know. Maybe I won't like it as much as everyone is selling me on it. I obviously don't wish that's the case, but I don't know. Because no one's ever articulated what they find appealing about the game, so I just don't know. All I have is my very brief experience with it. Go down here? Actually, I don't want to go down here. Sorry, I'm looking at these achievements. There's something like I gotta kill a guy. Kill a man. What am I gonna do to kill a man? Then I gotta kill a guy somewhere. Pretty cool puzzles, clever writing. I mean, people can make good writing. Does Toby Fox have good writing? I'm not saying Toby Fox is the same as a toy, because he's not. Or the same as any of the people he takes inspirations from. But he has his own. If you wanted to be the same writing, well, that's different. But if you wanted to be good writing, there are a lot of good writers out there. And it could be similar, I suppose. Unless you just don't have a lot of faith in people being able to replicate it. But and to that, it's like, I don't know. I mean, if people can't, they can't. It's to be said that writing, it makes a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things that are only good because of the way they're written. Not only good, but like well-liked and popular because of how they're written. More so than other stuff. Or that is the kind of... Not the main selling point, but kind of the main selling point. Can I get in here? I can. Are there no fucking torches anywhere? What the fuck was wrong with me? People... Oh god, I got a blink, sorry. I don't know if I forgot to blink or my eyes just got a little watery. I was joking earlier about sobbing watching those cutscenes in FF7, where I was like, I'm actually genuinely sobbing. Which made made me very snotty. But yeah, don't scare at a screen too long. What's wrong? I keep doing that where I mispronounce words by pronouncing them as other words, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's a problem. What is this? That's a fucking conspicuous fucking thing. People can be fantastic at writing, but the good writers are often doing their own thing a little more than copying. So you mean it wouldn't feel like Ace Attorney if it didn't have that specific style of writing? And even if someone did another good game that has a similar structure to Ace Attorney, or even similar premise, it wouldn't quite. It would just have to be different because of the writing inherently would make it different. Unless they intentionally try to replicate the writing. I mean, there are times when I played games like Undertale 2 Bucks. Not every line. It's very different than playing Undertale. But there are occasionally lines where it's just like a line that stick out to you because of the truth. And that's what Itoy did so well. Is, you know, he was a copywriter, so he's good at making short, pithy statements. He was a copywriter. He's no longer. He doesn't see himself as a copywriter anymore. Copywriting, not like a copyright 1996. A copyright as in like the little text you would put. A copywriter. W-R-I-T-E-R. So it's always those one or two little lines that just stick in your head. Simple, short statements that have some surprising impact. Right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, people do iterative or imitative styles, and maybe you just would see those and it would be like, oh, it's not that good. It's not as good as just... It would always be inferior to the actual in a mind. I always feel, though, if let's say if a different team is doing it and working on it, then does it matter? Like, if there's a different team working on the game at Capcom, for example, then surely at that point it's like, well, it's already going to be different, just because it has the name slapped onto it. I feel like if someone was doing their own, the only difference would be that it doesn't have the official IP on it. Yeah, I guess it all comes down to if you have faith. The people that people who don't work at a big company could do a good job. I guess. Okay, so there's 2 chests down here that I can't deal with. Or 3. God, how many fucking chests are... Where the fuck are these? I mean, imagine it would be difficult. I mean, because it is difficult. But it's difficult to write a game. I mean, it's difficult to write anything, to be fair. Writing's tricky. Make it compelling and interesting and humorous is fairly tricky. Hey, motherfucker. Shit just got real. Wait, what did I do? You know what? I did what I came to do. Take me the fuck out of here. Allows the ability to dash? What? The fuck? Do I need more coins at this point? I mean, I put it on there, I can switch it in and out. Oh. Holy shit. Oh, I can just do that fucking forever. That's really fucking good. I was just fucking talking about, like, doing a directional air dodge. And then magically, I get to do a fucking directional air dodge. That's fucking incredible. A5 and 6 were very AA to me, even if they're different. The same teams help. Fan Project has the issue of never finishing. I mean, fair enough, but I'm thinking of actual indie games. I'm not just thinking of, like, a person making, like, officially skinned. Just like another, I don't know, what do you call them? Lawyer simulators? I don't legal system detective game. Very strange niche genre. And when people describe Ghost Trick, it seems to just be like a well-done puzzle game. Which I guess doesn't need to be anything more than that to be very well liked by a lot of people, but... But that's generally the most of what I see of it. It's like, it's a well-done puzzle game. I'd probably like. I mean, I would probably enjoy it. But it doesn't, it's not selling me on me being like, oh, I'm gonna fucking love this. Or anything. It's more like, I think it'll be fine. I guess. God damn it. I mean, I think I did know that, where it's like you have to like move things so that they like. You move a barrel with your ghost body, which causes like a fucking light fixture to swing. Or I'm a little familiar because I remember, again, I played very, very small amount of it. I did like the first puzzle. Yeah, use fucking miscolored wood. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep seeing that as heal ray for some fucking reason. I mean, it's very strong. It is very strong. Ugh. Do I have anything that lights the shit up? No, better things. I can put things in my inventory and have them. If I do like light up my world. Light up my world, light up my night, light up my life every day or night. Every day or night. Don't you know? One of these lights shit up. Low confusion, magnet flower. Kill can't. Merfolk, Magiluminescence. That's what that one was. It's just in my inventory. It works, right? Wow, fuck, shit, I forgot. I could give the advertising blurb if someone has been killed. It's up to you to find out the problem. Again, I'm familiar with the concept. I am familiar with the concept. Maybe I'll hate it. Out of spite. Spite's light when worn. I see, I have to wear it. I don't really want any of these like de-equipped. Oh, you know what? I'm not even fucking using arrows right now. Fuck this. I'd rather have light if I'm gonna fight something in the dark. Beautiful. Mental fight for you. Oh, I have to have this equipped, I guess. I was hoping I just have this in inventory and it would work, but I guess it doesn't. Oh, is there a stream boot message? I don't see it. For some reason. I don't see it. What the fuck? That's weird. So I'm using a different chat client right now, and it's, so funny. Sorry. I keep clicking out. No, we're fine. It just hasn't been updated in a while. That's why. I was like, what the f- why is it just talking about stream boot on the goddamn, video? I figured I would play it one day, though. I do think it's a point where it's like, you just hear games mentioned so often that I'm kind of like, okay. Yeah, I know. Which is very unfair to a game. But, like, it's almost the point of, like, yeah, I've heard about Ghost Trick. Where now everyone talks about it. Where it's like, I feel like I guess there was a time when it was pretty niche. So everyone was, like, so excited to bring it up. And now everyone's brought it up where it's no longer, like, special anymore. I don't know. Now it's just one of those games. Which is unfair, you know. But not that, and I'm not saying that in a way that I think people are obnoxious about it or anything. Because I don't think people are, but do I want to do this now? I don't know if I can. Because I don't even have a strategy for taking out this motherfucker. Ugh. Yeah, I am considering 100 Line. I mean, I'm not really considering 100 Line because I haven't even bought it. I am considering Danganronpa V3 to be streamed. Oh shit, I have a coffee, don't I? Somewhere. Or I probably put it away. Fuck it. Give it a shot. And if I fuck this up, I fuck this up. And if I get like a motherfucker flying around, then you get a motherfucker flying around. Okay. Just nail him. Nail him like a fucking piece of wood. No. He's summoning. What are you summoning? Not that motherfucker. Oh, fuck that. That's annoying. Oh no. Phantasmic Dragon. God, I gotta remember I have a fucking directional air dodge now. And I got no fucking health to deal with this with. Okay, that's dead. Now what the fuck is that thing? So I shouldn't be doing a fucking boss right now. Whatever. Oh fuck. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, I might not have enough, like, goddamn... I might not have enough health for this, or defense for this. I wasn't exactly playing very well, to be fair. I was kind of just like... My eyes glazed over a bit. I don't even know if this is the optimal weapon for that or not, if I should just be shooting my fucking guns. Guns might have been better. But, I mean, if you want the truth, I'm not considering any of those right now, because I've got other shit to play. That is none of those. So make of that what you will. 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 I be there some way, somehow. That's what being friends is about. How much money do I have? I can do this, right? I got like fucking tons of money. I got tons of moolah. Yeah, that's good. That's good, baby. That's what I want to see. Do it, motherfucker. Yeah. They're kind of like more clinical than my little friendly eye buddies or the pygmies, but you know, it's fine. Whatever, you know, I don't care. I don't even give a shit. I don't even care. I don't even care. Defeat the ancient cultist. Okay, so my next thing is to defeat the ancient cultist. What time is it? It's only 2 in the morning. Only. Give me a coffee. A shine potion. Is there just like a darkness potion? There we go. Even if I can't, I might have to wait till tomorrow, but like... I didn't actually mean to drink that one. That was actually when I was just moving my hotbar, but whatever. Beautiful. And everything that's coming up next is going to be like, I'm finishing this, I still want to play Half-Life. The main thing is going to be Switch stuff, so it's going to be Deltarune. First, it's going to be Deltarune, Mario Kart, FNAF, and I don't know, fucking what else? There's kind of a lot of shit coming down the pipeline right now. In terms of games. God, I really am like a special interest streamer, aren't I? Like FNAF. That you would call FNAF a special interest. You would call Deltarune Undertale a special interest game of some kind. What else? What other shit's coming out? What's coming on? What's going on this year? I don't know. Even I don't know. And I guess DK when that comes out too. Although I imagine DK is the kind of game where I can just play that a ton off stream. I always say that. It's like, I'll play this ton off stream. I don't play games off stream very often anymore. Although I might. For that, I might. Because that's the kind of game where it's like you just put in, you know, just sit at the couch and you just get like... It's like Odyssey. It's like, oh, I'm just going to get like 40 moons right now. It's like, okay. Can I just not do this until the next night? Oh, god damn it. You know what I really need is a goddamn bed. It might be like morning now. Eh? What the fuck just happened? Romeo! The traveling merchant has arrived. Guess it is daytime, huh? Oh, this... I'm actually gonna leave all this stuff there because I don't care about it. All the stuff from early in the game, though, that I just never got. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. But that chest I did get. Or whatever this flower biome is. Pretty flowers in shit. Yeah, but there's a lot of good games to look forward to soon, I think. For me, anyways. For my own sensibilities. Fuck it, give me that. Give me all of it. Fuck it, I don't care. Give it to me. I don't care what you say, give it to me. I want to see it. Got my little, like... My weird... I would say whittle. My weird little guys that just, like, circle around and kill things. It's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. I don't know why I'm going over here, but I'm just curious if I go up. Bum, 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 bum. There's always that desire of, like, filling out a map completely. When you, like, play a game with a map. And sometimes they can make it, like, finicky, and it's a little weird, and it's like a you know... If they don't make it, like, chunk-based, and they make it, like, really specific to where you move, then it's just like the map looks like shit. Like, what fucker... What game developer's like, yeah, I'm gonna make this super precise? Because some game developers are like that. Bunch of assholes. Bunch of pawns. These men are pawns. Bum 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 bum. Have I gotten everybody? I might just go down to like the normal dirt realm while I'm waiting for like nighttime to come again. What is the blow type? What does the fucking blow type shoot? Allows the collection of seeds for ammo. Yeah, the worst part about these guys is if I meet somebody in the fucking ground that I would like to, perchance, use my purification powder on, I can't. What's underneath here? There's almost a temptation to just dig. Like SteamWorld. You know what? I don't care about some of this. Fuck it, I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to go back home. A part of me that doesn't want to go back home. And belaying those two equal and opposite desires is the crux of my life right now. God, look at this. The beautiful, colorful trees, beautiful rainbow, weird pink ice. How pretty. But yeah, the first thing on my mind right now, anyways, before any new games is convention time, and dressing up as Cloud, finishing my Cloud cosplay, and getting all the parts worked through properly. And I'm slowly getting there. It's fucking Thursday, so it's not like I have a lot of time left, but... And there's still some big chunks missing that I haven't even made, much less painted and, whatever. I made, like, so much of it, and I was like, this is good enough for now, and I just never came back to it. Which, to be fair, it was pretty good for now. I'm actually very excited for the convention. I didn't realize that they're doing, like, the orchestra for... I'm talking about Fantasy again, but I'm talking about the convention. Well, they're doing, like, the Distant Worlds... orchestra, not doing like the concert, but they're doing a Final Fantasy concert at my convention, which is very cool. And I'm assuming it would be from the whole series. And I hope they get a good turnout, because I don't think they listed like what it was on the schedule. They just say that like the name of the concert, but not like what it is or that it is a concert. Good one that was that year, much longer time ago. Maybe it might be 17th. But I don't think they said 17th. I think they just said Final Fantasy concert. I wouldn't mind if it was 17th and they brought out a singer to sing No Promises to Keep. In the Makes me wonder how FF7 did during the Game Awards for a soundtrack. I don't believe they. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? Pigron? I don't think they won, but I'm curious if they did well, if they were even in the running or not. Hello. Mandible Calvera. Yo-yo glove. Rope. Oh, you're the yo-yo guy. I don't really need that, but thanks, man. I hope you do well in your life. Can I throw some, like, fucking powder on you? Will that do anything? No. Just curious. You seem like a fucked up man, but I guess you're fine. Your 7 Remake 2 didn't have a singer? Oh. I was curious about that, because I know some people had, like, concerts with FF7, and they did, like, Hollow with singers back when they did those concerts. I don't know if they're going to do one for this, too, but... I mean, I would say go for a concert. Unless you're worried about spoilers for 16 if you don't know all the music for it, but... I'd say go. I still want to play 16, even though although I will say it's not like... I've heard it's just alright. I've heard it's just alright and not actually that good compared to some other stuff. I think I would like a lot about it, but I've also heard the gameplay's kind of like... Some people feel like it's a downgrade from games like FF7 Rebirth, for example. But I heard it's alright, and I probably would enjoy it. I think I would probably enjoy it. And it's funny, because that came from an area of I was so disinterested in the game when it was coming out. Like, I couldn't care about it at all. I was so disinterested in 16, for whatever reason. So I've already had a huge pivot shift to being interested in it. Seeing some like that first demo they showed, I was like, yeah, I'm significantly more interested in this game than I was before. Which is nice. It's nice to have a game that, like, it's like, oh, it's not bad. It's Final Fantasy. It's a new Final Fantasy, and it looks good to me. And that's a good feeling. Brother told me he thinks I'll like the big fights. Yeah, the big fights are very cinematic and cool, like big monster shit, from what I've seen. And it's always a darker taste. I've heard apparently they did it for much more like darker pacing because they thought that would appeal to the younger audience. It's like, I guess young people don't like fucking silly whimsy. I don't know if that's true. To be fair. I've heard that's a part of what they did. And part of the reason they did the game as it was for that reason. I don't know if that's true or not. But to be fair, people don't have, people need a Final Fantasy for their generation to get people into the series. A new one, not an old one. Again, I'm telling like my friend who's like, you want to play Rebirth? You need to play like 5 other games first. It's not exactly, it's not approachable. It really isn't. Like, if you want to get the proper experience, you got to play like shit like Crisis Core. And Crisis Core isn't very long, to be fair, but at the same time, it's like, all of this. Kind of a lot, not gonna lie. And at this point, after beating Rebirth, I'm like, yeah, you should play Crisis Core. You should play the original, you should play Crisis Core. And then obviously Remake, of course. And if you really wanted to be picky, you could say, oh, you gotta play Dirge. And it's like, I don't care. Even I didn't do that. I don't give a shit. If you really want to, I guess, if you're such a big fan, but like... I mean, that's if you want like a new fan to come up through the series, play that game. They kind of can't. Because how the fuck could they? When there are, like, multiple games you have to play fucking first in order to get to that one game. Even if it is great. Who knows? Maybe Kingdom Hearts got people into Final Fantasy. Although it didn't, for my friend who is now playing Final Fantasy VII for the first time, is recognizing the characters from Kingdom Hearts. That he'd been playing since he was a kid. Never touched Final Fantasy. Loves Kingdom Hearts. Never touched Final Fantasy. Now he's interested in Final Fantasy. After years of prodding him and getting him into the 7. Which I'm happy about, because I think it's worth it, but... Is that a web... A web stylus? Hey, Oh, I can change my hairstyle. Oh, you were trapped down here this entire time? Well, if you need a place to live, I've got like an apartment block. Just for you. Recommended play orders: Rebirth, G-Bike, Crisis Core, Dirge, Ever Crisis. You forgot Air Guys. Can't believe you forgot Air Guys. Like that's crucial to understanding. But yeah, I mean, for how good of a game it isn't approachable for someone who wants to get like the full out of the story. So it's not something people can really start on. Which is a shame, because I would love more people to play it. They're good games. The Remake series are great games. But it does feel very heavily predicated on kind of knowing the games beforehand. I'm just digging. I'm just doing a little bit of exploring. Because I got time before I want to try to fight those goddamn cultists again. Ice Elemental. Who the fuck is this? Beautiful. Beautiful. What the fuck is that? Goddamn fucking... Oh, it's a penguin. I just murdered a penguin. I just murdered a fucking penguin in cold blood. I just stabbed a little penguin in his little fucking penguin face. And he just died. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need water. It's like a Coca-Cola advertisement, but instead of Coca-Cola, it's tap water. I use tap water, by the way. I'm very heavily criticized by my peers for drinking tap water and not include lightning returns FF13. Are there not light cloud references in 14 too? Should they not play 14 first? Or after, I guess. A lot of my friends are like, you gotta have purified water. It's like, no, fuck, dude. Dude, you're gonna purify your water. You're gonna get rid of the good shit in the water. That, at least for right now, today, 2024, May, it still has fluoride in it, which is good for my teeth. Listen, maybe that's why I've never had a fucking cavity. My friends all have had cavities, and maybe it's because they're not drinking the fucking tap water. I've never had a cavity. I have healthy teeth. And I'm gonna attribute all of my success to drinking, tap water my whole life. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying there's a connection, but, maybe there's a connection. As many stories involving Cloud. Basically, what I'm saying is you should play every single Final Fantasy game in order, and afterwards, before you play FF7, to get every little bit of reference and every little sneak. And then replay all of Kingdom Hearts, so you actually know who these fucking characters are. And have it contextualized. Basically. Yes, I'm going along with the joke too. But you do, but my point is still the point. It is still a level of, like, there are, to say in order to play this game and get it properly, you kind of need to play, like, 2 other games beforehand. Neither of which are short. I guess Crisis Core is fairly short, depending on what you do. 2 full-length RPGs. And they're good games, but they might not have the same appeal to somebody in the modern era. So there's just a lot of weirdness there. Hi, Romeo. I didn't even talk to you. So the only new modern game for new people is 16. And how do you, again, there's a part of me that's like, is the numbering hurting? I feel like there's always going to be that question of people who don't know the series very well, who don't want to give it a try, because they're going to be like, what, there's fucking 16 of these games? How the fuck do I, like, parse that, Even if you obviously don't need to play them, they're not anything to do with each other, I still think that could have an impact. But yeah, they probably look at games like, I don't know, like fucking Elden Ring or something, and people are like, this is the games people like to play. How can we make our series a bit more like this for a new audience? Make it a bit dark and grim and serious seeming. And even though, like, Elden Ring doesn't really have, like, story. Those games don't have, I don't have, like, a significant story. They mostly just have, like ambivalent lore that I think people get dig into. Which to me is, like, cool, but it's, I don't know. Good story is also good. Love my pink ice water. Because I'm sure, I mean, I'm sure Square is not worried, but I'm sure they would like the series to do well. And at least in Japan, they have other series. I mean, Dragon Quest is the one that currently the most looked forward to games, I believe, for the Switch. The first game. Second game is Mario Kart. The first game is not Mario Kart. The first game, most looking forward to, is Dragon Quest 1 plus 2 HD 2D remake. And we just got Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. One is just more of ostensibly the same, but obviously, you know, different, of course. But like, I mean, it's remarkable how much Japan really does fucking love Dragon Quest. They really fucking do. Good for Dragon. Good for like. Oh, was it Yuji Horii? Hey, little fishy. What you doing there? Gonna stab me in the dick? Gonna make me lose my hair? Oh, you're not, fishy. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna fucking die. Till I'm... Shoot. Seabat. I don't know. I couldn't think of it rhyme. And then I gave up. It looks like an ice... Maybe there's like an ice key somewhere. You ever play Banjo? Maybe ice key is the secret to my, like... my life. Impossible. I mean, there's so much fucking shit over here that anything could fly. Anything could happen. Oh, fuck off, Pigron. Get out of here. Golem died. Oh, I'm using auto select. Oh fuck, I should turn it off. I must have turned it on by accident. Yeah, I beat Golem last time. Armored Viking. Yeah, last time I did the whole jungle dungeon. It's good. Went well. Surprisingly. Gameplay now. Gonna take out the cultists, but it was daytime, so I was like, I'm just gonna explore a bit. I mean, I got this nifty fucking staff, and I got like directional air dodging unlocked, which is crazy because I literally was mentioning that previously. The fact that I now have it is like, well, that's coincidence. How strange. How mysterious. I can't pick that shit up because I have like 5 of these. I'm sorry, Godly Abigail, whatever. Thank you. Before I drown, get the fuck out. I need to go back home. I have too much shit. All these fucking chests. With a single stick of dynamite in it, and then nothing. Do I need 2 copper ore? Fuck no. Just getting rid of shit. Like, I don't need 170 fucking cobwebs. Jesus. All this mystery. Did I killing Mothra go? Mothra. Oh, that was the thing at the eclipse? Fine? I mean, not that difficult. I died like the first 2 times I had an eclipse, but... Came back. Not too bad. Just dodge. Oh, I talked to you. Wait, I saw. Wait, am I looping? I saw you already, Mr. Man. He's Kid G. Jesus. Wait, is an eclipse happening now? I didn't notice. The game gave me like fucking 4 eclipses in a fucking stream. It was a lot, and I was like, okay, Jesus Christ, game. I get it. All right, I get it, but like, kind of a lot. Not gonna lie. What the fuck is even down here? I don't know. We're exploring the world. We're exploring crystals in the world. I'm just hoping to, like, there's so many like when I went to the dungeon earlier, there were like 1,000 chests that I can't unlock because they all need a specific key, and I was like, I don't know where the fuck any of these keys would be. Or what could be in any of these chests, but get the fuck out of here, man. As bad as the pirates, much quicker, yeah. Because it was quicker. I mean, I've got much better weapons. Using the fucking scythe really helps. Grenade launcher helps. And now that I have scored something I got today, that's gonna help even more. And I got this fucking nifty yo-yo that does 160 damage. No, I'm not much of a yo-yo guy. It's, you know, you can't pass up on that shit. Boomer, I don't care. Negative 29% damage, exactly what I wanted. Very nice. Coin. And what? Oh yeah, also whatever the fuck these buddies are, deadly spears. I have tried fighting the cultists once or twice. Once just caught me a surprise, and once intentionally, and I died just fucking like handedly. So I will have to figure out what to do there, but just biome chests. I was wondering because they look like, oh, this looks like an ice guy. This looks like an ice chest or whatever. So that's kind of partly why I went in here. I was like, maybe something will drop this. Then I'll go back to the dungeon and take care of it, whatever the fuck could be in there. But I haven't found anything yet. Yeah, if it's just 1 in 5,000, then I'm not exactly winning the luck here. God, it's so nice to dig so fucking quick. Yeah, exactly. Stop and swap. I mentioned that earlier. Little old stop and swap. People know what stop and swap is. Everyone's familiar with the Banjo-Kazooie concept of stop and swap, which in hindsight was the stupidest fucking idea in existence. It makes sense they didn't do it. But it enchanted my mind, the idea that the game was like, oh yeah, we as developers are going to make it so that you tear out the game, you leave the game running in your N64 and pull it out of the system. And then very quickly, within 10 seconds or less, put in a different cartridge, and magically the data will preserve from one cartridge to the other one. How did I not explode that? What the fuck? Turtle? That's true. And they built code in the game for that, and there was things in there. You're meant to play Banjo-Tooie. It was stop and swap with Banjo-Kazooie, and they would like cross over, but they'd cut it. So all the content relating to stop and swap in Kazooie was never done in Tooie. So we just have like these golden eggs, or these eggs to find, and the ice key, and all this mysterious shit. As cut content that's in the game, it's very cool to me, and it always was as a kid to read about it. But sometimes there's a Japanese action game called Doki Doki Panic. All right, shut up, artist. Not everyone knows Banjo. You know, do I have to explain? Sorry. So that joke of Doki Doki Panic is obviously Mario 2, and the 6 and 3 is that's referring to Final Fantasy numbering system. Ignore everything artist said. He's combining 3 very commonly spoken urban truths. I'm saying that because you say that because I know what you've said. All of those things, artists, because they're very well known. But my dear friend in chat, I don't think knows any of them. So you're kind of so you actually do have to explain them. Exactly. I was gonna be like, I know they're very common, like did you know gaming fun facts, but that's a lot of people, even gamers, still don't know those. Yeah, you're fucking lonely Terraria fucking Borderlands guy. Sniffing Randy Pitchford's, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, I mean, like, famously, Mario 2 in the United States was a game called Doki Doki Panic in Japan, which they basically re-skinned and added some slight stuff to. However, they eventually re-released Mario 2 in Japan, called Mario USA. Which is funny, because a lot of common Mario enemies, like Shy Guys and stuff, originate from Mario USA, or Mario 2, which was Doki Doki Panic. So it's not like it wasn't some kind of inconsequential, not real Mario game. It had a genuine impact in the series. But it was initially a different game that basically got transmogrified into Mario in the West. I mean, yeah, you could say it had 3 names. Mario 2, Super Mario Bros. 2, Mario USA in Japan, and also, before it was Mario USA, it was Doki Doki Panic. Yeah, I did have the post about the Borderlands thing, where it's like, I mean, do you really need to make the statement that Randy fucking Pitchford has no tact? Listen, I was funny when they did the Switch 2 Direct and they announced Deltarune, and everyone was like, Deltarune, and then immediately afterwards they followed with Randy Pitchford. Everybody I watched, including myself, was like, fuck off, Randy Pitchford, fuck off, get the fuck out of here. Because it's like the ultimate, like, ruination. Pretty much everybody I watched, including me, was like, what the fuck? What a... Bring back Toby. Like, what are you doing here? But, I mean, listen, it might get people. People will be like, oh shit, I can play this game on this console? Fuck yeah. I'm just opening. Anything? I already have one of those. Kind of have all these. I don't really need these, truthfully. The other thing is I really remember hearing most of the big names come of the industry. Yeah, I didn't know the full extent of him, but what he did was kind of older. Like he feel like he's been around for a while. So his shittery is well known. He's not as bad as like, it wasn't Bethesda. It was Blizzard, Ubisoft, where they were like getting their employees to like, you know, drinking the breast milk and getting them to like die and shit. You know, much worse, arguably stuff. Granny Pickford was just what is he not just like a sex pest or something? What I don't know. You know what? I shouldn't slander a guy that I don't know the full details of because I might just get like legislative suing on me. I might get like you'll see me in court a year from now. Nah, I don't want to be there, so I'd rather not. I should be careful. Well, actually, it's libel. Sorry, slander is spoken. So. No, it is slander because I'm speaking. I don't know why I was like, wait, I'm not speaking right now. I am speaking. It is slander. Yeah, there was like, yeah, he's a sex pest of some kind, or there was something of that effect. I mean, I'm like, is he okay? Like, he still has his jobs and he's still employed at the company, so is he fine? You'd think at that point that he would never show his fucking face again, even if he was involved. But I don't know. He's also always been that guy who's like he's very tactless. And probably just not consumer friendly for his games. As can be seen by his statement. People will raise prices for many reasons. But accusing your fans of saying they're not big enough fans and they're not willing to pay the price that you're charging for it. I mean, it's not like there aren't even reasonable reasons that you might have a high price. You can talk about the scope of the game and the development costs and the rise of... You can give many good reasons and reasonable reasons that would you know, whether people agree or not, would be like, oh, I guess I at least get what you're saying. But accusing your fans of being like, you're not real fans if you don't play it, that's like actively... I feel like that's the worst way of going about that possible. And that's the one he chose. That's the one he chooses. And it tells you, and probably tells you a lot about his own perspective on games, on his fans. Yes, it reeks of relentless arrogance. There's a whole lawsuit against malicious child porn. Who knows? It's hard to say. And there's a part of me that's like, I feel bad if anyone gets accused of stuff. Because even if they're invalidated, people will always have that stigma against them, whether or not it's deserved. But again, I don't know if it's deserved. And you always have to think, if you're rich, you can get away with a lot of shit that most people ordinarily couldn't. So there's always a level of, well, I don't know. I'm just curious how far down I can go. What the fuck is even down here? I got some advice about putting purification powder on a fucking corrupt guy, but I don't know where those guys are, so I'm just gonna, like... I'm on the spare hope that I might bump into one of them somewhere. Oh, yo, fly, motherfucker. I mean, bee, motherfucker. Oh, yo, switch the fucking... Okay, whatever. Thank you. God, we're at the very fucking edge of the map here, aren't we? If this is Polish Borderland 2, maybe you can make that cocky, but after 3, the movie and the spin-offs. I've heard the spin-offs like Tina's Wild World, or what was it, Tina's Wonderland, was apparently pretty good. I've always heard Borderlands 3 was kind of bad, and obviously the movie was utter garbage. But, To me, Borderlands 3 sounds like a Kingdom Hearts 3 situation, where it's like it was heavily looked forward to for a long time, and it ended up being pretty bad, or pretty not exactly well liked, in a very unfortunate way. That's kind of my perception of it. Which, like, maybe it wasn't even bad, but just very mid. I will say, people mistreating VAs happens a lot. Sometimes deservedly, sometimes not. Like, I remember when the Bayonetta 3 thing came out, but then there was, like, a lot of controversy where it's like, she was misrepresenting what had happened to her, like, majorly. So then, you know, she lost a lot of credit. And I still don't know where the situation was, but... A lot of new Borderlands kind of soulless. Why the fuck are you... Why... I don't know. I was going to say, why are you excited for the fourth one? But I guess if you really love the series, there's probably still redeeming factors about it. And maybe you'll still enjoy it regardless. There's something about growing a big mushroom on the surface that'll become sentient. I don't know what the fuck to do with that, but a bit of advice, but... Air gun. Actually don't really need cobalt, or ice torches, or pink ice blocks, or hollow torches, or iron ore, or sand blocks, or iron bars. God, I'm sorry. I'm still, like, crying relentlessly right now. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a mushroom chest. Mushroom hat! Oh my... Holy fuck, I can become Toad. Hi! I'm Toad! Oh, fuck, sorry. Hi, everybody! And I'm always sure if I really so wanted to. Kingdom Hearts is an interesting case. Just maybe we enjoy and some respect it. Yeah. Aggressive bad writing. Yeah, you're not selling me on this at all. Sorry, I can't really do Toad. I really can't. You shouldn't do... I mean, I guess you can ask for consent. That's the key thing, right? If you ask for consent, then of course you can do Toad, but, you know. Consent is key, after all. I'm gonna try to grow one of these big fucking mushrooms on the surface. I don't even know if this is the right mushroom, but... What the fucking else would it be? How many big mushrooms are in this game? Again, I'm just very lucky that in most cases the games I like are still good. And the companies that make them are still relatively good at making them. I'm sure there are some cases where that's not true, and there's probably cases where I've been disappointed. For the most part, not really. And it helps that I'm very easy, not easygoing, but relatively easygoing in terms of the games I like. I'm never that displeased about games. I'm trying to think of a game I actually would have been disappointed at. Of a series I'm a really big fan of. Or disappointed, rather a game that I would say was bad. Maybe. Like, I could talk about tons of stuff. When Zelda came out with Echoes of Wisdom, I liked it and I beat the whole game. But I don't know if I could ever see myself replaying that game. I just think it was fine, but I don't think it was very remarkable. Despite all the stuff it tried to do. Something about it was like, I don't care. I don't think I ever care to play it again. Which is kind of harsh. And it's a Zelda game, and I love Zelda games. But I do feel like I would replay most Zelda games. Like, I don't really think I would want to with Echoes of Wisdom. Definitely not soon, but I don't know if ever I'm like, I really itching to play this one. I don't know. And it was fine. It wasn't bad. But also, to be fair, I already knew it was going to be like a different kind of game, so I don't think I had the same expectations for it anyways. And I played the whole game and I liked it well enough, but I just didn't love it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not like I have to, but... That'll make you want to take another look. You say that, I don't know if that's true. I don't think I'm suddenly going to gain like a newfound appreciation for it. Because it's a different kind of game. It might just not be the kind of it might just not have the kind of stuff in the games that I would want to play. And a lot of it could be nostalgia, but like I feel like once I go back and play like A Link to the Past, which is a game I haven't played in a long time, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I love this. And then comparing it to Echoes of Wisdom, it's gonna be like, oh man, not even comparable. That's the vibe you got from Echoes. I mean, I would say it's fundamentally very different from an ordinary 2D Zelda game in feel to me. And obviously, gameplay-wise, it's hugely different because you're not playing as fucking Link. I mean, I don't replay every game. But I beat it. I played the whole game. I did it on stream. It's just not a game I could ever see myself replaying. And again, I don't replay every game because there's always new games coming out. Whereas I could imagine replaying most Zelda games. Even Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, and those games are also still recent. Like, I could envision not even just replaying them, but just coming back to them, even though I've done a lot, if not almost everything in those games. Yo, chill. Let's say, be normal in chat. Jesus. Relatively. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe in a couple years I'll be like, I kind of, I want to try it again. But I don't think I will. I think it just didn't do enough stuff that I was like, I really love, for me to enjoy it as much as other stuff. I think time can create curiosity to evaluate. What do you mean by reevaluate? Do you just mean you think I would want to replay it again, or do you think I will just have a different opinion in the future? I don't even know. I'm just digging. The fact that I can dig so fast just makes me want to dig, kind of. Just dig holes. Unless you mean by pure curiosity of like, oh, I've forgotten this game because it's been 10 years. Let me replay it to see if I didn't like it as much as I remember. Well, I don't think I would want to do that, even if it is Zelda. Speaking of which, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic about falsifiers. I know, here's the thing, I actually know people like falsifiers. I know a lot of people like falsifiers. Still. And I know there's also been mini games in the series. Where the fuck am I going? By now that I'm just not dying at 2 hits, I can just dig around. So you do have an appreciation for it, where you were replaying it and you didn't. Oh, here's the Seychelles. Oh, that's exciting. I've always wanted my lights to turn out. Fair enough. Then maybe give the rest a try. Maybe they're better. Does it irritate anyone else? Oh, there's a chest. Oh, I'm dead, whatever. Time to go back. Does it irritate anyone else that these days people online can't use the word like... They can't say the word killed? Or people want to talk about something serious, like suicide, and they have to use unalived. That irritates me to no end. Here's the thing, artists. I like the DS games more than I like the Echoes of Wisdom. I've said a lot of critical things about Spirit Tracks, but that's a game I also beat, and that's a game I still think I like more than Echoes of Wisdom. And I didn't dislike Echoes of Wisdom. I don't dislike any of those games. But the term unalive is stupid. Sorry. Just say the word. Just if you want to say kill me, just say kill me. I'm fine with that. I don't like. That's silly to me. I hate like Gen Alpha slang to not get banned on websites. Protector's Memory. Here's the thing. Spirit Tracks is fine. It's not great. I have a lot of flaws with it. I think Phantom Hourglass, the game that predates it, is better. And obviously, I think any of the games before it, or a game like Wind Waker, is much better. As a matter of fact, for someone who've only played Tears of the Kingdom, you would probably like Wind Waker. There's a lot of big open exploration in that game. But you're on a big ocean, and you have a ship, and you can ride your ship around the ocean and explore random islands, which has random stuff for you to do. Not the longest game. It's actually coming to Nintendo Switch Online when the Switch 2 comes out, so you might get the chance if you ever get that subscription for it. If you really want to. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Echoes of Wisdom might actually be like my least favorite Zelda game. I don't know. If I'm just thinking about how like my general ratings for it. Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 are on like a different level of, you know, they're NES games and they're different. I have a lot of nostalgia for them. I'm not a fucking boomer. I wasn't playing games in the 80s. But I still have a lot of nostalgia for Zelda. Zelda 2 specifically, I remember for some reason having some way of playing it as a kid, and I don't know why. No idea. But I do enjoy those games. Oh, is it time to try the... again? Give me that. Right, let's do this, I guess. Okay, the spear stab. I don't even know what I need to do to take out these cultists because they're very obnoxious and annoying, and I didn't like them. But let's fly over there and try it one more time. Gunrest might be my least. I love Phantom Hourglass. You like Spirit Tracks more than Phantom Hourglass? Fair enough. Again, I'm out. People like Spirit Tracks more than Phantom Hourglass because it has more unique music and items. And arguably, they like some of the new characters and stuff. I think general gameplay and exploration is worse in Spirit Tracks. By a long shot. I think the story... in both, you could argue that Spirit Tracks has more going on, and that's actually probably fair. But I think the story that Phantom Hourglass does have is actually still really good. And ties together with Wind Waker, which is also a really good game, so that helps. People fucking fuck off. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. You liking the dungeon Spirit Tracks more? I mean, Phantom Hourglass dungeons are pretty short. I just remember there being like way too many dungeons in Spirit Tracks because you would have to do like a dungeon. Like, here's the thing: a very contentious part of Phantom Hourglass. A very contentious part of Phantom Hourglass is the Temple of the Ocean King, which I love, but not everyone does, and I think that's a big delimiter of whether or not you like or dislike the game. Because if you really like the Temple of the Ocean King, that's going to be a big boon. If you don't like it, you're really not going to like it. Obviously, in Spirit Tracks, instead of that, they have a similar thing where you have to go to this temple every time. And if you do, there's basically a new, like, brand new dungeon. It's not that different, but I remember finding that Spirit Temple shit, the train temple thing, much more obnoxious, much more annoying, and much less fun. And also very slow, because a huge part of that game is slowly directing Zelda around and directing yourself around. It was kind of tedious. Even more so than the previous game, which was, you know, you're stealthing around. I didn't like. I'm not going to die here. I realize I'm not focused at all. There's benefits and drawbacks to both, but I like what Phantom Hourglass does more. And I think a big part of it is that I just like what the gameplay is in Phantom Hourglass. Some of the stuff they tried in Spirit Tracks, I think, just was detrimental. Hell, one of the first things you do in that game after riding the train is do a stealth segment. It's like, I don't... which is very clearly fleshed out, and that's a big mechanic in the game. So it's like, I don't want to do this. This shit sucks. Because I'm not a stealth fan. I'm not a slow and tedious fan. I'm not doing well here, but... So I actually have to try to lock in, because I'm not focused right now. And certainly, I would say there is some nostalgia there, even with Phantom Hourglass, as that is Phantom Hourglass, I'm pretty sure, is the first game I ever bought with my own money as a kid. I went into the store, got it from GameStop. My dad laughed at me. I told the story when I played it on stream ages ago. I was very excited. It was like a Zelda game, a new Zelda game. So I forget. Oh fuck! I clicked out of. God damn it! I clicked out of the screen. God damn it! Okay, I'm gonna die here. So I clicked out of my fucking window. Yeah, I died. Ugh. Yeah, I mean it's interesting. It is interesting, and I want to play Spirit Tracks again, anyways. So I think I'll probably like it a little bit more, but there are aspects that I won't like. And I guess I do like exploration in games. So Spirit Tracks is a little bit antithetical of an exploration game to me. Whereas in Phantom Hourglass, you get to ride a ship and you bring it pretty much anywhere in the maps you have. Whereas Spirit Tracks, you could see places to go. You could see landmarks. But you can't get to them because you don't have the train tracks you need unlocked, and you have no indication of which train tracks will unlock the things you need to go visit the place you need to. So then you're just like, well, I don't fucking know. And that irritates me. I don't know. I can't help but feel like for your sensibilities, you would probably like Phantom Hourglass more than Spirit Tracks. But again, I don't know. I think it does a lot of things fairly well. And it's also not a long game. I did it pretty quickly. It's not very hard. When I ended up streaming it, when I streamed it on Wii U, it was like, that's not bad. Where are these fucking guys coming from? Actually, I wanted to grow mushrooms, didn't I? What happened to those big old mushrooms? Teal mushroom. Green mushroom. Was it these? Maybe it was these. You mentioned growing a mushroom on the surface and making it real big or something, but I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to defeat these cultists. I have to think about that. I'm not exactly very focused, which isn't helping, but... Time to plant mushrooms. But, you know, there's plenty of other games in the series you would probably like a lot more, so I wouldn't even bother your time with them. Truthfully. What the fuck are these? What are these? Werewolves. Oh, is it a full moon? I was like, what the fuck's going on? Well, apparently the werewolf drops shit if I can find it. If I can kill enough of these guys. Here, keep spawning. I actually want to kill you guys, because you might give me the thing I'm looking for. Why are we talking about Phantom Hourglass? Oh, we're talking about games that were disappointments. Yeah, again, I don't think Echo's Wisdom was a disappointment. It's kind of what I expected. I suppose I didn't like it quite as much as I was hoping I would like it, but I didn't not like it. I thought it was fine. I just thought it was fine. Again, for a game about, like, solving puzzles, they had some fun stuff in there. But somehow I feel like I would have just enjoyed a more typical, puzzle game more. I wanted to like it more, but it did do some things better than I feared to. I don't want to say the game became very boring very quickly, but like... some parts. The story was incredibly uncompelling. Like, very uncompelling. Like, very uninteresting. Very boring. Sorry, anybody who was compelled by Echoes of Wisdom. It was shit. The music was like, there was one or two good songs, but the soundtrack as a whole wasn't stunning, which is kind of disappointing to me, because Zelda has typically good music, and I just wasn't wowed by it at all. Especially for you know, we get the Wild series, and I expect those to have a slightly different type of music. This one I kind of had higher hopes for, but it obviously didn't compare, and it's almost unfair to compare it to like a classic Koji Kondo full, you know, 2D game from the Golden Era or whatever, but like it's still, I was hoping for, you know, something. And I didn't quite get it. And I did not like the music. There were some good notable songs in there, but most of it was like, I don't remember any of it. I'd have to listen back to it. I don't think, you know. Because there are times, I mean, and it's hard to say. There are some games that have, like, known as some of the best soundtracks. I could be like, oh, it doesn't compare to Final Fantasy VII, because what fucking does compare to Uematsu in Final Fantasy VII? But I'm thinking about, like, I played Final Fantasy VII for the very first time, and I heard some of these songs for the first time, and I was blown away immediately. I don't want to be someone who's like, well, if I gave it more time, maybe I'd like it more. But for really good soundtracks, oftentimes it is just, you hear it, and then it just sticks with you instantaneously, at least with me. Didn't do that. I was worried it would be even less of a puzzle game. Oh, there were still good puzzles in there, but it wasn't like... And there were some that were hard. That's when it was kind of more fun. But there were times when it wasn't very hard, and then I was just like, well, okay. I'm just going to patch this up right now. I'll fix it with, like, later. But for right now, I'm just going to patch it up with some mud. But yeah, it was, and again, my consensus on Echoes of Wisdom is it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I still felt worth it to do most things. Yeah, I agree with story and music are really big. I mean, I've talked about how much music is a massive factor for games for me. All of the games I love, all of my favorite games have remarkably good music. Would I love Final Fantasy VII as much as I do if it didn't have one of the best soundtracks in gaming? I don't know, probably not. Well, I'm definitely not. I probably would still enjoy it. Because the story's also very good. And there's other stuff that's very good, but that is a really big compelling factor. Can't beat The Rock. I can't beat anything. I mean, I can beat my... yeah, I can't beat anything. How long have I been streaming? I've done nothing this stream. I mean, I did get this this cool wicked Staff the Corruptor. I don't know what I'm going to do about these cultists. I got to figure out how to... I have to come up with a plan, and I don't have one right now. Tiki Mask. Oh, yeah, this shit, where it's like... Yeah, get shit defense. I mean, if I could just, like, get really good at dodging, get 0 defense, and just get, like, 20 summons or something. I don't know. Oh, hello, lady. Oh, that's right, you're the hairstylist. You can buy a beard from you. Dude, you happy? You just live in darkness. And I'm just thinking about games I like. I'm trying to think of games I like that I love that don't have good music. I mean, you kind of expect... If it's an RPG or something of that type, you kind of expect good music. Like, I wasn't surprised to play Xenoblade and have it be like, wow, this is really good music. That's not a surprise to me, because that's kind of what you expected of an RPG. It was very good music. I love the music in Xenoblade. But that's kind of expected. Xenoblade Chronicles, not X, by the way, the first game. X's music in Xenoblade X is different. I don't think it's bad. It's a little different. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. I'm sure there are some RPGs that do have shit games or shit musics. But in my reckoning, most ones that I can think of don't really. I mean, Mana series has great music. And it typically, because it's always there, they have an established composer that usually works in the game and in the series. That does make a big difference. And I just don't know what else to do but dig, really. Aside from fighting the cultists, I don't know if there's a specific boss or specific train to go down, so I might as well just look around. I don't really know what the next goal in this game is, except for doing that, maybe. Except just seeing what's changed. A lot of games, they definitely have music I like. But do I like some of the music because I like the game? Oh, here's the thing. I'm trying to think. If I can remember the music is a big sign. And it depends. I mean, sometimes I remember the music, and then because of that, I also remember the composer. I mean, the fact that I know specific composers... I mean, it's a good sign for them because it's clearly good enough that they can be recognized. I can hear certain people. Like, I can, Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, the fucking Mario Party. I can hear Mitsuda and be like, that sounds like Mitsuda. Not every time. Not on every song, but in a lot of his songs, I'm like, yep, that sounds like him. Even Yumatsu, it's either going to be times where it's like, yeah, I can recognize what Yumatsu sounds like and just hear his music and be like, yep, that's him. Some people are just generally good and maybe they don't always have distinct styles. Like Koji Kondo, it's like, I don't know if I could always tell what songs he did. But when I look at the songs he did, it's like, wow, these are all songs I love. Kind of surprising. Again, funnily enough, my favorite songs in Mario Odyssey were made by... My favorite world's theme in Mario Odyssey was done by Koji Kondo. He's not the main composer for the game. And I do remember other songs from those games that I quite like. But a lot of the ones that I actually think are very memorable, the ones that he made. Less Tales soundtracks, but more new Tales games. They're not immediately... I would say then I probably just would say those aren't the greatest to me. Like, I can listen to music and be like, it's not... I don't think it's bad if it's like, you know... I guess if it's not like ear crashing, I don't know. Maybe saying something's bad just because I don't like it is too harsh. Sonic R was peak music. Sonic R is incredible. That's a very good example of great music and shit game. But no, but there's a level of like, well, like I don't think this is great. I mean, that would just be like boring to me then. It would just be like milk toast music. It's like, that's fine. It's fine. But I wouldn't say it's good. If I just had it but couldn't fucking recognize it. A little different. Whereas, I don't know, something like... I won't mean to Breath of the Wild because it's trying to do something different. Yeah. And I will say, the songs that Breath of the Wild does do that are... not like exploring themes, are also good and memorable. Like all the Champions themes for Breath of the Wild are fucking great. And you know, the town themes like Hateno in Kakariko and fucking the one where you build the village, whatever the fuck it's called, Terrytown. They're all great. Like genuinely, Breath of the Wild has great music when it has traditional melodic songs. And the majority of the game does not have traditional melodic songs because they don't want you to have traditional melodic songs when you're exploring because they thought it would be a better idea. And even then, I can still really like those songs and can recognize them in parts of them. But like, Rivali's theme is fucking great. Not Taba's theme. What the fuck is this guy's name? Not Rivali. What the, other bird. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. 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 Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Whatever that guy's name, I don't remember now. No, you haven't played Breath of the Wild. I'm actually trying to think. I feel like Breath of the Wild might have had better music than Tears of the Kingdom. Because I don't really remember any of the new tracks in Tears of the Kingdom in my head. Like Breath of the Wild has a lot of champion music for the champions, which I guess you don't really get to know in Tears of the Kingdom. Sorry. I like the champions. First of all, I'm not going to talk about Tears of the Kingdom, but I like the champions more in Breath of the Wild than whatever guys they had in Tears of the Kingdom. Sorry, but the champions I think were just more interesting overall. Mostly. Except for Tulin's father, who was the champion, but he wasn't the champion. Rivali was the champion. Anyways, champions were just better characters, I think. They had their own themes, and all their themes were all very good. And I don't feel like I can remember any new tracks in Tears of the Kingdom. There were some. None that I really remember. Maybe I just need to listen to more of it, but like... I kind of feel like Breath of the Wild did have better music. Breath of the Wild is such a good game. I still think Breath of the Wild is as worthwhile a place as Tears of the Kingdom. It has some things that are better and some things arguably worse. But I think in general, they're just different. For as similar as they are, they're still different enough to be worthwhile to play both, I think. Mega Man 11 was a good game with a forgettable soundtrack. I mean, that's sad for Mega Man. I will say, Mega Man's weird. I can recognize the songs, but for the life of me, I can never remember the names or the games they're from. Like, I'll be like, oh, this is a Mega Man song, and I might even recognize the Mega Man song a little bit. I can never remember the names of the songs. I don't know why. They always elude me. And they always sound a bit similar. or like, I guess I always know Woodman's theme because that's the meme. But yeah, Mega Man isn't known for its music. And to your point, I've seen people play Mega Man 11. I've never played it personally, but I don't know any of the songs from it, so that's a disappointment. But I don't know why that is. I feel like I can never... Like, if I hear a Mega Man song, I'm like, yep, I know this, and then I'd be able to do it. But it doesn't stick with me as much. It doesn't stick with me as much as other games' soundtracks, but it still does. And it's still very distinctive as Mega Man, and I still like them. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might wager that Breath of the Wild does have better music than Tears of the Kingdom. And I do think Breath of the Wild actually does have good music when it has music. Remarkably good, even. I was playing a version of Atano's theme earlier today. Well, on stream, actually, as one of the opening songs, and it's fucking great. What a good theme. I have to see. I said it before, but I am quite excited for the chance to replay Breath of the Wild again with some new stuff. Who knows how much I'll play or what I'll actually do, but... No, it's been a long time. And I'm just curious if I will like it as much as I did originally. Or if, since playing Tears of the Kingdom, I just might like it less. And I shouldn't be looking forward to a game I've already fucking played. And not even that long ago, all things considered, but... What can I say, man? They're good games. There's a lot of questions about that in terms of... I always talk about Breath of the Wild versus Tears of the Kingdom and compare them. I really shouldn't, because they're so different. But I'm just thinking about the story-wise, the difference between the two. And if I think Breath of the Wild was better or worse. At least story-wise. And I will say, I'm saying good music. When I'm saying good music, I don't just mean like... Okay, I do mean like a good music, not just okay music. But music I genuinely love. Or think that is, like, memorable and I could, recognize. Music that isn't just fine, I guess, is my qualification. For a game that I love. I don't want to say it's a requirement, but I do think it is a requirement. And I'm someone who really is very partial to very good music. Music's a big deal for me. God, I am gonna... Oh my fucking god, I almost died. It's like a guy who got stuck in a grain silo. Which happens a lot, by the way. Grain silos are incredibly dangerous. Don't get stuck in a grain silo. You'll die. I mean, there's some that it's up for debate. Like, is Portal and Portal 2 soundtracks, are they just fine? They're not hummable. They're a very different kind of soundtrack. Excepting the ending songs. Are they, like, good? Again, you can always make games that are fine. I mean, bad music is like... people making fun of, like, new Yoshi's Island, or whatever. With the fucking kazoos. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that's Yoshi's Story, sorry. Portal 2, I think, has great sound. It's been a while since I played Portal 2. They're not typically melodic soundtracks, but I do think they're still good. But again, that's a different case, where it's like... It's a case of intentions, and I think at that point I can't really criticize it for the music it has, because it's doing something different. For the game, or it's doing something specific for the game it is. But would I recognize some of Portal's soundtrack. I actually do, because some of those songs do come up on mine. But I guess the better question is, are the games higher on your list of favorite games and love games, notable for especially good music? I mean, I think everyone has... I guess I don't even know. Everyone has a ranking list of what things in a game appeal to people. You think story is an aspect that people value in games. Music is an aspect. Gameplay is a huge aspect. Of course it is. Aesthetics. The graphics are another aspect. Polish is still an aspect as well. All these things contribute and factor into how much people like and dislike a game. I would say music skews pretty damn high for me in a lot of aspects. Where I've said it before, that if a game has especially good music, I might forgive it for some of its sins. Gameplay is obviously a huge aspect, but that's also very personal in terms of, is this even gameplay that appeals to you or not? I need to check the map. I don't even know where I'm fucking going right now. Where do I want to go? I don't want to go back to the jungle. I don't think. I kind of don't know what to do. I might as, I guess, keep trying to fight the cultists. Kind of the only thing of note. Even though that seems like a fucking bitch to do, but... I've never been sold on game only because of music. I don't know. I actually think I was sold on playing Final Fantasy Adventure because of the music. Because I saw the trailer, I was a big deal when Seiken Densetsu 3 was announced on a fucking Nintendo Switch like Direct. I was like, oh yeah, we're announcing the Mana Collection, 1, 2, and 3 trials, newly fucking brought out of Japan for the very first time ever, and that was like a big fucking deal that most people missed out because nobody gives a shit about the Mana series. But I got it, and the first thing I wanted to do was play Final Fantasy Adventure because I saw it in the trailer and it looked neat, and then I heard the music and I was like, oh, actually that really appeals to me. So for some reason, something about it made me much more interested in playing that over Trials. I still haven't played Trials. But because of that, I played Final Fantasy. I streamed Final Fantasy Adventure. I still have. How do I place this? That place on a table or something, I guess, like this. Want to get a goblet of beer? Does the music make me a tiny bit more interested? I mean, if a game doesn't have good music, like if I hear a game with music, it'll make me interested. And if a game has shit music and I see it in a trailer or something, it would probably make me a little disinterested. But you could say the same about graphics. You could say about a lot of things. There's some games where it's like, this doesn't initially appeal to me, and I don't know why. Again, I was talking about Final Fantasy 16. It's like, I don't know why, but I didn't give a shit about the game at all. It just didn't interest me. It just didn't. Alright, if I'm gonna fight these fucking cultists, do I need to, like, plane out some land? Do I need to, like, smooth out the fucking the land? Do I need to terraform? Because I don't know if I'm, like, if I have the capability of dealing with it. Does it have to be night? Because it's fucking miserable at night, and it's so dark, and I can't see shit. By the way, Final Fantasy Adventure is a goated game. Do I have the soundtrack, don't I? Also, something's gonna kill me right now. No, just kill me while I'm looking for the game, for the music. Let's see. There we go. It was this song. Sorry. I heard this song in the trailer, and I was like, oh, immediately I was like, I want to play this game. This music is what sold me on Seiken Densetsu. Final Fantasy Adventure. I'm not even joking. I'm dead serious. Especially for a Game Boy game. I like Game Boy games. I do recommend Final Fantasy Adventure highly. Really good, man. It's a really good soundtrack for a Game Boy game. Part of me feels like it's... I don't think it's as good as Link's Awakening, but it's almost as good. Not the soundtrack, but just the game itself. Compelling. In gameplay and its scope, it's like, this is really impressive for a Game Boy game. I actually really think this is very good. It sucks because some very good games also end up with really good composers. It's true. I mean, typically, if you have a good game and a good franchise and a good series, they'll stick with the composers, and usually those work. Oh no, there's absolutely some good notable games for the Game Boy. But not even just the music, but the game itself is like... I mean, you look at like Mario Land, which has great music, by the way. And it's like, wow, what is this dinky little fucking game? They got very good at making good games. But the scope of this was like, this is a real fucking full-ass RPG, dude. Oh, the main, like, bum, 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 bum. The main, like, walking around the, you know, the field music. And there's a second version of the song later on after, like, you do it, you know, events happen. Bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum. Do I need to light this shit up more? Like, I put torches everywhere, but I feel like I need more. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, now I know I'm not listening to Terraria music anymore, but sorry. I like Terraria music, but it's a good chance for me to just, like... If I'm talking about music, to play other stuff. I'm just flattening out a bit so I can have more, like, easy place to land. There's no wall, so I can't just place torches floating in the goddamn sky. What's the other version? There's... It's very, like... This whole in the soundtrack is very nostalgic sounding. It's kind of, like, bittersweet sounding all the way through. And to be fair, there's actually a lot of bittersweet notes in the story of this game, so I guess it kind of fits. No one's gonna get this, but it reminds me of the second Shannara book, which is the most popular of the Shannara series, and there's like 20 books, is the second one. Story-wise. Similar plot twist. Oh yeah, the dwarves theme. Ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum. Ooh, I kind of forgot the song a little bit. What a good fucking soundtrack. This needs to come up more on my stream. But it's very like me as well to not mention, like, oh, Secret of Mana. Instead, I'm talking about the first game in the series. But I'm also talking about the third one as well. But it's still a Game Boy game. Oh, this song. Just goated. Just goated. Game of the year. Game of the century. It's not, but it is good. So I'm just trying to clear shit out. Can you guys, like, leave me alone? Oh, fucking killing the cultist by accident. I didn't mean to kill you guys. I'm sorry. Apology. Fucker. I don't know how to kill you guys, so I'm not gonna do that yet. Am I gentrifying the landscape a little bit by making it, like, boring? There we go. Make it flat. Yeah, flat. You gonna shoot me, motherfucker? But yeah, I mean, they're interesting songs. They have good, pleasant things, and they're melodies. And again, a part of it is because you can make a game on, like, a classic soundtrack like this. And just due to the sounds that utilize... Who the fuck are you? The sounds it utilizes makes the soundtrack a lot punchier. Inherently. For better or for worse. But it makes the soundtrack a lot punchier. I have like a... I do. And that's nice. I don't mind that it's punchier. Will you still spawn in the daytime? Well, seemingly, I guess maybe you can't spawn in the daytime. I only thought it was nighttime. I mean, as of right now. Fuck. Because normally bosses in the daytime are like fucked. And like double strong, double quickness. This has a lot of damage, but I don't think I could use this effectively. I'd rather just shoot from range. I didn't really mean to fight you now, but like, let's do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. What are you doing? It's all fucking raw! Fuck you. Dead already. Dead, I'm dead. Oh. There's fucking like 4 of them, Jesus Christ. I didn't bring any summons this time, which sucks. Yeah, I don't like this boss. Oh, here we go. This is that main theme in the like exploring again, but like after shit happens, and then you get like the epic badass version that happens like again. Question: if I put this on a mushroom, what do you think will happen? Also, this song is in the game. Wait, wrong song. Sorry. This song is in the game. You didn't expect that, did you? Listen, it's all Final Fantasy, yep. Always has been. Mr. Stream? What stream? What are you talking about? Check your screen again. Look at the wall and look back at the screen. You won't be hearing this because at that point, I'll be gone. Look at the wall again. Now look back at the screen. That's right, there is no screen. Wake up. There's no screen. Look back at the wall. Wake up. There is no wall. Wake up. There's nothing. I think it's time for your 230 pill, sir. You might need to get that checked. They'll be coming in soon. Just stay okay. Don't worry. Don't walk around too much. The cell is padded for your comfort, but if you go too hard, even you can hit through the wall. Just be careful. Don't worry about it. But again, we ask for one last time. Wake up! Anybody sleeping to my stream right now, I apologize, but only fucking 10. Sad music. Oh, this music. This music's really interesting. I love this music. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know why. Sorry. I have so much music downloaded for my favorite games on my computer. And I love to talk about it and share it, and I'd never do, because I'm usually playing a game that has music. And again, it's all about the composition. It doesn't, you can do anything on a Game Boy. If the composition is good, then the music is good. And I think that's part of the simplicity that makes it so appealing. I feel like you're forced to make really well composed, really good music on systems like that, because if you don't, then nothing is going to come through. It's going to sound like shit. You almost have to. You almost have to have good quality composition music that is melodic and strong. I feel that. That's just based on limitations. Same way you probably had to be a better coder back in the day because of the limitations. I don't want to say you had to be better at your job, but you kind of did. You need a couple of channels to work with. I have not been down here since like early in the game, so I'm just coming down here for the hell of it. Yeah, and I feel like I'm still too weak to take on the cultist, or I'm bad, so I'm hoping I might just stumble across a guy, you know? I was getting those ectoplasms, which I guess I could make some specter bars. Maybe I'd make better armor. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Let me go back to town. Link. Come to town. You save the day. Ooh, final boss theme. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, holy shit, I forgot about this song. Jesus Christ, holy shit, dude. Go off, King. Again, you only encountered the final boss once, so I kind of forgot about it a little bit. This is a banger. I have one chlorophyll. What did I fucking spend it on? I have all these souls. I haven't used a lot of them yet. Bum, 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 bum. And I got the ghost comms somewhere. I don't know where I put it. It was on this stream. What the fuck did I do with the ghost cum? The fucking ectoplasmic reticulum. Oh, it's in my fucking inventory. Of course it is. The ending theme. Oh, it's the main theme again. It's something. There's something very melancholic about it, I guess. That makes it very appealing to me. Before I craft shit, let me just check with my man. Hey, man. So I need 2 chlorophyllite and one of those. For all I know, these bars might be shit, and I could do nothing with them. Only got 8, after all. I actually might have to go back to the jungle. Why is this so fucking quiet? Oh, that's why. What other... Sorry, I'm just gonna look. What other albums do I have? Got Link to Past. I want to play Balloon Fight. Yeah, that's a good soundtrack. Got Lemon Demon in here for some reason. You know what? Fuck it. Kirby. Nightmare in Dreamland. That's what this is. What the stream is now. It's music stream. What do I need to make these? There we go. I mean, Kirby's another one where it's just you hear the song like fucking once and it just embeds itself in your skull. How fucking mimetic it is. Another one where I don't always remember the names of the tracks, but how can you? Ugh. Are these actually good? Thanks for making Terraria streaming better. Ooh, that's a touchy subject. I like Terraria. You know, I keep seeing like there are Mount Spectre wings. I could probably make those. Are those better than what I've got? I keep seeing that there's a mount I can make, but it takes like an excessive amount of bars. I need 40 chlorophyllite, 40 of this, 40 of that. Some of these bars I've never even fucking seen. Some of these I have seen. I might actually have most of these. But yeah, this doesn't seem to. This seems to be kind of shit. The Spectre stuff. So a little disappointed. That's not exactly what I was hoping for, but. What's it? Butter buildings? Is that what I'm thinking of? Not the one I'm thinking of. Grape Garden is good. Sorry, sometimes some songs change names depending on the game. Fuck it. What is it? June Senoway? Is that the guy who composes Kirby? Here's the thing: music is a very integral part of like series' DNA because they typically will keep the same people. I think maybe part of the cause is when games became bigger, scope-wise. There also became a part where maybe I don't want to say the composers became a little bit more disposable, but like it became less about just one guy and his vision for the music. It became more about, you know, you've got a team, and I don't want to say that makes it less distinct, but it did feel that a lot of music has a very specific style to it. And you can hear that. Like I said, for a lot of series, the music was integral to the DNA of it because the people making the music were as integral to the series as the series creator. And I don't know if that's always the case anymore. I mean, any like modern Nintendo game, for example, has multiple composers. And some of them have been there for a while, to be fair. In Zelda's case, they've been using some of the same composers for quite a while, I'm pretty sure. They go through a couple, but it depends. And they have a, you know, it is no longer like this music in this series is dictated by Koji Kondo. So I think as time has gone on, maybe there is a level of like, not that it's less good, but it's less distinct. And I don't want to say that in like a negative way. I don't want to be like, oh, it's all generic now, because that's not true. Not Vegetable Valley. Why are there so many versions? Why does this album have like fucking 50 versions of all these songs? By the way, this is Nightmare in Dreamland, by the way, which is a game I fucking love. Is that not on NSO yet? Because I would stream that immediately as soon as it comes there. I could probably do it in a single stream. I could fight Plantera again. I don't want to fight Plantera again. Even though I know how to defeat Plantera, I'd probably still, like, do poorly at it. Oh, there's multiple Plantera. I could try. Like, Natsuki always said, humans can try. That's about it. The blood moon rises once again, Link. Please be careful. Thanks, Natsuki. I'm sorry that your story in that game is very vague. I do think there are differences, though, to the direction of some games take. A more cinematic approach. Yes. I mean, that's... I don't know. I say that about, like, cinema. I've talked about this before. Where a lot of... It feels like, historically, a lot of the design for cinema, for music, used to be more bombastic and more melodic. And it feels like that has been more of a downturn in modern times, where that's not always the case anymore. Less often the case, where now the default is a bit more ambient. A bit less melodic and a bit more just, you know, mood pieces or something. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like that I feel like you can hear that in cinema. There used to be every soundtrack had, like, their themes. Iconic songs and melodies, and now that's definitely, like, for whatever reason. I don't know what the particular reason why. Whether that's just what people prefer, whether that's what's going through in, like, you think about music. And in classes, and that's kind of the style that is done by people more often. Who knows? But I don't think it's just a game thing. I think it's just a thing of styles have changed over the years. Which, to me, is a shame, because I prefer very strong melody. And I tend to like those composers. Because you could talk about cinema and composers in cinema who still do that. Or who were known for that. Like, I mean, classically, John Williams. I was going to say Danny Elfman. He's known for a style. I actually don't know if Danny Elfman is known for his very specific melodic tracks. Oh, God, these motherfuckers. Why am I back here? I saw a Mimic, and that's the only reason I came in here, because I wanted to fight the Mimic. I don't know if it's gone or not. Where you going, man? Ferry? Ah, whatever. But yeah, I tend to agree that when they try to do a bit more cinematic Which is why I do, again, you can't really do cinematic tracks in old 8-bit stuff, quote unquote. You have to have melody, which inherently makes it a bit more targeted, I guess. So I'm changing albums again. Oh, this is, ZREO. Mario Paint is not good for this. I could do the Neon Genesis Evangelion soundtrack. God, the way the albums are set up here are all fucked. Hey, it's Totaka's thumb. You know what? Tetris Attack. Otherwise known as Panel de Pon, which, by the way, is a game I fucking adore. Not even loud enough. Turn this shit up. Max, it is max. Oh, this fucking song. This is a puzzle game. It's like Tetris, but not like Tetris. It's Panel de Pon. You might know it as Pokemon Puzzle League. You might know it as Tetris Attack. I adore this game. I remember during COVID when I kind of got really, really into it. It is on NSO. It's one of the first games they brought to NSO that was a Japanese game, but they put it in the English one regardless. Fairy, why are you following me? What am I, Link? Is this fairy just gonna follow me? Don't they usually like lead me to chests and stuff? There was a chest down there, but it wasn't empty, lady. Fairy. Whatever, I'm not following you. Screw it. I'm gonna explore the jungle some more. Oh, this song. The fucking melancholy in this music is insane. It's an SNES track, but like, still, listen to this shit. Really good. Can I not turn this up more? Why there should be a master volume for Terraria? There shouldn't just be 3 sliders. There needs to be a 4th one. Like, listen to this, dude. This is incredible. For like, at least I think this is fucking incredible. Music-wise. Yeah, I couldn't suggest Panel de Pon more highly. It's one of those games that it's like Mr. Driller or something, where I just like really like it. Oh, I'm looking for Core Flight, that's right. I was like, what the fuck am I doing here again? I don't know if there's anything better than that. Oh, that's fine. Ooh, this one's good. Yeah, this game has really good music. Again, for some reason, they were like, Americans don't like flowers and fairies and shit, so we're gonna make it about Yoshi. Because all Americans fucking love Yoshi. And you know what? There's a good chance at the time they might have been right, but it does make me sad. Because this game has its own lore, its own story. The only reference that people might know of Panel de Pon in America is in Smash Brothers. The item Lipstick refers to the character in this game called Lip the fairy. But yeah, if you don't have that, or you don't know that, you don't know anything about this game. And I feel like something that a lot of people might know, but I don't know if everybody knows. Lipstick is a good item, though. But for some reason, yeah. That's something that's so antiquated now, the idea that, like, they're going to recontextualize an entire game for a different audience. Because now they're just going to release it. They're not going to, like, make two versions of the same game because people in America, you know, don't like this or that. I think they've basically accepted that people might like whatever. And maybe Americans have just gotten more tolerant at like different stuff. Who knows? Who knows what the change actually is? But it's not something they're gonna do anymore, or they don't really do anymore. Fucking wacky chest. Inner tube. Why is there a fucking like bottom of the ocean chest here in this fucking lake underwater? I almost wonder if it's like just deep enough water for that shit to spawn. That seems weird to me. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, again, you're talking about Doki Doki Panic, you're talking about Panel Day Pawn, you're talking about stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, we're gonna take this game that already exists and basically reskin it. It's so unthinkable these days. And maybe part of it is they just have more respect for the audience. Us Americans. Oh, this fucking music. I spent a lot of time in... What other soundtracks? Minish Cap's kind of mediocre. I like Minish Cap, but I think it is kind of a mid-Zelda game. Oh, you want a real fucking weird soundtrack? This is a great soundtrack. Everybody well. Everybody well. Everybody well. Fuck is hitting me? Yo. This is a great soundtrack. I love this soundtrack. You know, at the very least, I can be picking up more health, which is never not bad. Everybody. All the songs in this game are like this. This fucking song. Potatoes love, my gravy love. God, these sound effects are so fucking loud comparatively. And I have this fucking, I have my fucking media player cranked up to the top. 10%. There we go. It's a great soundtrack. This is a wonderful. This is the Neverhood, by the way. One day I'm gonna stream this game, and we're all gonna fucking love it. If you've never heard, by the way, this entire game is made out of claymation. It's a point-and-click adventure game, a classic PC game that's entirely claymation, which is really fucking cool. Down that way. With a very bizarre soundtrack. If you've never heard of it, it's very cool. It makes me sad that Mithra is not even the best ore in this game, but whatever. Oh, this is a good one. Wait. It's just a fucking dude gargling. It's in the soundtrack. It's peak. It's wonderful. Man, I love this game. This game is great. If you look at the behind the scenes of this game, the composer of the song, there's a clip of him vomiting into a sink. That's real.
Sound effects record number 32.
Which tells you a lot. Oh fuck. Oh what the? Where the fuck? Oh shit. It's like where the fuck did I end up? One of these songs, I don't remember which one, I used to wake up in the morning, which was a terrible idea. I don't know why I set it as my alarm, but I did. I figured it would help me wake up. Alright. You know what? Tomodachi Life music. This fucking music. Yeah, I died, by the way. But fuck it, I wanted to get out of there. Can I say I'm actually genuinely very excited for Tomodachi Life? That would be... I mean, that's a game, like, there is no ending, so I don't know how long I'm going to stream it for. But it is... I could stream it indefinitely, because there is no ending to it. Bohemus. I bought that. Vulcan Ears, Winter Cape. Pulse bow, what the Yo, what the fuck is a pulse bow? That is like significantly better than my fucking... Holy shit. I even... No, do this. There we go. Ooh, oh my god, holy fuck. I mean, is this my new main range weapon now? I still have like the grenade launcher, but... This does sound very much of the time that Nintendo was making music here. This fucking music. Like all of these songs, oh my god, this is a ridiculously strong weapon. This music has burned itself into my goddamn brain. I almost said burn itself into my uterus, but I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't have one of those. I'm not even joking. That actually was the thing that came into my head. Dude, it's uterine gaming. You know people talk about, like, penile gaming? What happened to uterine gaming? Where is that? What genre of gaming is that? How come we don't do that? Maybe, you know, maybe this might... Honestly, I was looking for new weapons. Maybe this will be enough for me to take down those goddamn motherfuckers. I was hoping for better defense. So these blocks look even darker than the normal ones. Oh, this soundtrack. Boom. This is... You can make a fucking... You can rap to this fucking beat right now. If you really wanted to. This is one of those games that has... Every song has like 10 versions of it. Which I don't mind. I quite like, but it also means that, like... When you download the soundtrack, you have to figure out which version of the song you want, because there's no one version. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Dude, fucking prickly pear. Fuck you. Good item, I don't care. Have I had barrel claws before? I don't think I have. Oh, with the Titan glove. Do I have one of those? I just might, actually. Ugh. Sorry, this is a weird kind of a banger. Why am I playing this? Ooh, this music. It's very lovely. It's such a vibey, weird game, Tomodachi. And it's a game I still don't know how to describe to people, really. Like, I kind of just don't. So how do I make... I thought I had one of these. Titan glove. Maybe I have something that could make a Titan glove, but I'm missing one of the requisite materials to make it. And that's why I don't have it. So it increases melee knockback and the size of melee weapons. I probably have like one of the two items. I almost forgot that there's a new Tomodachi coming out, because it's coming out fucking next year. No, I just have multiple feral claws already. That's why. Idiot. Dumbass. Stupid. What else I got? Could play Xenoblade music. Right, let me make more chlorophyllite ore just so I can use it to figure out what else I can make with it. And you really do notice a difference when you have like the shittier flying. I don't really want a true Excalibur. It doesn't seem very good. Like, for something called the true Excalibur, it seems incredibly mediocre. Ugh. What else? Okay, what other songs are there? Aside from the main theme. Again, Xenoblade is another one of those games that has just, like, very, like, bittersweet sounding fucking music for some reason. They've got turtle scale mail and titanium mask. I mean, I could make a turtle mask, which is technically... No, it's not, actually. No stronger. Yeah, I don't foresee any of these being useful. I mean, maybe the Shroomite bar? I thought I made one of these already, but I guess I didn't. That's good music. You know, I'm glad this version of the soundtrack I've downloaded tells you who composed each song. Like this song I'm listening to right now is Yoko Shimomura. This is Ace. This is Kyoto. This is Yoko Shimomura, the one right now. Oh, this music. God, I really love that soundtrack in Xenoblade X. Sorry, Xenoblade Chronicles. X is fine. This is wonderful, though. This is Colony 9 music. And it's I mean, to be fair, it's Yoko Shimomura, who's a very famous composer that people quite like. That's not a surprise that you can feel their hand in the music and like a lot of what they do in it. Another item, sorry. At this point, my number one things I want to get in Terraria are trinkets. Or what are these called? Equipable items? Because you can craft them into, like, omega useful cool stuff. I mean, good items are good too, but like my number one thing is like I want trinkets. Might try one more time with the cultist now that I have a new weapon. And if I actually can manage to lock in this time and not be like reprehensibly brain tired, but... Okay, I got 2 of them. Stuff like in alphabetical order. Oh, this music's nice. It's funny how, like, certain songs will just evoke certain memories of certain specific story moments or cutscenes or whatever. I will say Xenoblade does give me vibes of a game like Tales in the way that it treats, like, its little characters and little moments and even some story. In a sense where it feels more like that kind of RPG than an RPG like Final Fantasy VII. It leans more on what I would consider like a Tales, a RPG like Tales is, because I have an idea, a perception in my head of what Tales is like, and I see Xenoblade being more closer to that. If I'm comparing the two series and the way they handle spin-off characters and equipables and even just general tone and story. I keep wanting to, like I was going to say, get a coffee, forgetting to get my potions. Xenoblade. Comparing it to different types of RPGs, and I don't know what the different types are, but I would say that Xenoblade gives me more of a vibe. It is more reminiscent to Tales than it would be a game like Final Fantasy. If that makes any sense. To me, it makes perfect sense, but that's because I said it. Just in terms of not just maybe some of the music, some of the visual styles, some of the ways that they treat the characters in little spin-off and side moments that they also have with a lot of the characters in the party. Kind of open world it is, and the kind of story it might tell. Also feel like they would be more similar there. God, I'm really running out of... I don't know how to craft greater healing potions, and I don't know where to buy greater healing potions, and I have 11, and I'm getting really stressed out that I'm not going to have enough. Because if I don't have these, I just can't take out certain bosses. And I just use one by accident. I feel like I might just end up re-killing some of the old bosses to get more. Let's do the night version of this theme. But maybe it's more like less grounded in reality kind of RPGs. More fantasy. You. You're dead, so who cares? World structure, I don't think will line up as much. Maybe not world structure. I was probably speaking wrong there. But I'm thinking of like the stupid meme about like, it's actually cold. And I was thinking, you know, Xenoblade does a lot of things where they have heart-to-heart moments with their different characters and the party members. You go to specific spots on the map, you have a certain level of affection or affinity with your party members, and you can have little scenes with them. And there's tons of those. Just little moments that do a little bit of fleshing out between individual members of the party. In quite little fun, silly little ways. No gameplay about it, just little moments. I was like, I feel like, you know, stuff like that. And just the general, like, it is not a, like, I would say Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy VII, for example, is very grounded. For the most part. Not that Xenoblade doesn't have, like, compelling story, but I would say it is far less so. Far less grounded world. Far more out there. Far more about, you have all these different party members and different interactions and things that happen with them. Fuck you. Wow, that was quick. I mean, they are strong, to be fair. Okay, just focus. I'm gonna lock in right now. Dun, 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 dun. And I will say, it's hard to tell sometimes with a game like this, because I beat every quest in Xenoblade. Every single quest except for one that was a timed quest that I missed out on. Which just sucks and stupid, but you know. What can I do? I missed it. That was a mistake. Oh god, yeah, this guy just fucking destroys me. Like, I just get so much damage from this motherfucker. Maybe I'm just bad. I mean, it could just be the simple conclusion that I'm just not good at this. But holy fuck, yeah, this cult motherfucker just destroys me. I don't know if I might just be doing much worse than usual. But yeah, I'm thinking of all these heart-to-heart ones that I really like. Because some of these songs are used during those heart-to-hearts. The song is just called Sorrow. Wonder if you could tell what kind of scenes this music plays in. Get some decoys. I noticed he has decoys. It doesn't, but if I shoot it, it kind of doesn't help. And then he gets 2 or 3 decoys or 4 decoys. It's like, what the Even without that, he does a relentless amount of damage. Am I just not good at dodging? I'm having like emotional. I love Xenoblade. So I think I played Xenoblade at just the right time for it to like really like hit me. It was a very specific point in my life where I was like finishing up everything, and I was about them like. I don't remember when I started it, but it might have been around the time I was finishing school and going out on my own for the first time. Oh, that's right. There's a section in the game called Colony 6, which you can do quests to like build up, and every once in a while the music will change because you've made it like bigger and better and more people are there now. And I love stuff like that. Because it's the same melody, but they, you know, add more and more to it. Bum, 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 bum. Early version. Then you get, like, later on, and you get the fucking, like, the happy version. It's like Terrytown in Breath of the Wild. When it, you know... What is that about? How does it... What the fuck? I mean, I guess I can just try this guy every time, even if I don't plan to beat him, just to feel him out. I just love feeling the guy. Oh, this music. The sad Nopon music. It's a good song. I'm looking for a specific piece of music. It's a fucking big, massive, you know, JRPG. There's a lot of fucking music. Is it this? Do love this new bow though. Now they just sold this. This bow is better than every other bow I've had, and they just sold it for like 25 gold. Oh, it's Frontier Village. That's what I was thinking of. I love the Frontier Village music. It doesn't help that I spent like 1,000 hours in this one section of the game because I kept doing stuff. And I think I just like pretty music. I do agree with that. I mean, I do actually agree with that statement because I like bangers in music, but I prefer the prettier tracks. The nice little... What the fuck is this? Tiny Icicle. Who the fuck dropped this? I have a better one, I'm pretty sure. But, like... Yeah, I like pretty songs. Nice little melodies. So when people talk about loving, like, the Pokemon music, it's like, I don't give a shit about the battle themes. Not that I don't give a shit about them, but I don't care about them nearly as much as I care about every other song in the game. Like the roots, or you know, the town themes. The battle themes are like, oh, whatever, it's battle theme, it's cool. Sorry. Well, I guess I gotta wait for them to respawn. Maybe there's more in this dungeon. Bum, 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 bum. The main theme. Oh, this fucking music. This music is clowned upon, and there's a lot of memes based around it. Because it's very stupid and silly. But also kind of badass at a certain point. Bum, 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 bum. It's fucking Goofus music, dude. I fucking love it. Can you not do that? Oh, I can't shoot anything. Why do they add bubbles in from Zelda? Bubbles suck. I like bubbles, but they suck. Bum, 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 bum. Who fucking posed this? This was Ace. Yeah, actually, I think this song is badass. I kind of love this song. It's so I love it. They rip a fucking... They start shredding, and then all of a sudden they go back to, like, out-of-tune whistling. Beautiful. What the fuck are these things? Hell Armored Bones. Much as I love my bow, it's not good right now. Yeah, maybe what I need to do is just go to different biomes and find the keys I need to open these motherfucking chests. Alright, completely different game. I'm gonna go to Yoshi's Island DS, which has one song in it. Or rather, it has one melody in it that's just done again and again in different styles. Which I don't hate. It's a good melody, it's fine, but I still would prefer more than one melody. This song's in Smash, which is why many people might have heard it. I do love this song, though. Jolly Jamboree. Wait, they're throwing a party? Wait, yo, chill. I want to go. What the fuck does that mean? I can't. Oh, the bubble's not letting me escape, motherfucker. Get me out of here. There we go. So what does it mean to throw in a party? Where the fuck are they? Oh my god, they have fucking party hats on. Hey man. I guess they're just having fun. I don't know. I think I've gotten the impression, by the way, that you're kind of meant to, like, not have everybody in one place and move them to different parts of the world where they might fit better, which I just haven't done. Which maybe is something I should endeavor to do. Whatever that means. Whatever would make them happy. Because there is the idea that I can move people in and out. I was just like, getting as many people as I can. I don't know if they're happier, they sell better stuff. That as an idea occurred to me literally right now. What other fucking soundtracks do I have? Sorry, I'm still looking through my music. Because some of these are broken up into albums, some are not. Keep building along to the side. Maybe. Maybe. Do a Famicom Detective Club soundtrack for some reason. I just see, like... It's very unclear what music I actually do have. Yume Nikki. Not fitting. I don't even have Real Cave Store here. Maybe I just need more. I have Hades. Maybe I just need more soundtracks. I've got a lot. Like, I've got fucking Katamari here, but like... You know what's a good soundtrack, actually? Weirdly, what is a really good soundtrack? Mario Party 1, which I've talked about many times. Oh man, they're all having a party. Hey man. Again, this is Yasunori Mitsuda. It is just funny that they got Mitsuda for this soundtrack, because Mitsuda is someone I associate with, like, you know, obviously, Chrono Trigger, which people love and say it is one of the, you know, best fucking games and game soundtracks of all time. And then he whips out the fucking Mario Party soundtrack. And it's fucking incredible. And this is a case where I can hear Mitsuda's, like, vibe in the music he makes. Not in every track, but in some of them. Hey man, are you happy? Seems happy. He likes being alone for some reason. A bunch of fucking loners in this game. Are you happy? Who the fuck are you, by the way? Don't like it. Well, here the problem is if I move someone up here, If I want to buy from them, I have to fucking go up here to shop from them. And it's like, I don't want to do that, man. I'd rather you live with me, and then I could have easy access to you. If I move, like, the guy who sells me my ammo and shit, it's like, well, fuck. Now I gotta, like, fly in the sky to see him. No, but sorry, this game has, like, really good music. For what it is. For being fucking Mario. I mean, Mario Party always has good music, but, like, remarkably good music for what it is. Maybe I'll start using the grenade launcher more. I mean, if I strike correctly, although again the grenade launcher is not exactly precise. Oh, this fucking music.
Good evening.
God, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
I want to know how many people in the world have had sex to this song. There's one. There's at least one person. Yeah, I wasn't expecting fucking Mario porn music, but you know. Alright, Rainbow Castle. It's not gonna last forever, but like... I said it before, my favorite of the tracks in this game. I probably can't do this, but I just want to run it back one more time. See what I can do. And also just scope out what are some of his moves, what works well with against him. Like if I hit him directly, this should work. No, it does not. Okay, yeah, no, it does. You have to hit him directly. If you miss, it's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, grenade launcher is not the move for this boss. Just checking. Maybe, I don't know, maybe... It feels like it would be hard to not hit the, like... oh. I didn't even hit the, okay. He summoned it fucking regardless, I feel like. I mean, this hit, like I touched... Oh, whatever. I'll try again later. Oh, so I have to hit him in time. Okay. I do need more arrows. It occurs to me. I haven't been using my arrows in a while because I've gotten like the grenade launcher instead. I should probably buy/make some more. What arrows? What am I using right now? Wow, I'm only using just... What happened to my other... I guess I ran out of them. I was using cursed arrows. But I think I ran out of them. This game has so much goofy music, but then you get the Rainbow Castle, and it's like, holy fuck, this is beautiful. Alright, I need regular arrows. I got 150, or I got 15, sorry. Like, there's a lot of goofy music in this game, and then you have a couple tracks that are, like, goddamn gorgeous and beautiful. 5,000 wooden arrows, which is excessive, I know. So what do I need? I need, like... First flame. There we go. 4,000 arrows. Beautiful. Not that I will never run out of them, because I probably will, but... For now, it's good. Mario music in this Mario game? Oh, this is Oracle of Ages and Seasons, but not even the original. They've got a very strange selection of game soundtracks downloaded on my computer. It is really odd. I've got Galaxy. Mario Land. Super Paper Mario. Soup. I've got Melee. Fuck yeah. This is the correct music for playing Terraria with, is Melee music. What are you thinking about, man? I actually want to try. I feel like now that I have arrows, I want to try one more time. I don't want to play Melee. I kind of want to play. I miss playing Smash. I like Smash. I want to play. Actually, I want to play Ultimate. I'm going to revisit Ultimate and Odyssey and Breath. Honestly, I'm going to revisit a bunch of Switch games before the Switch one comes out. That might be what I do next week. Although I guess I still want to play Terraria, but not that I'm not enjoying Terraria, but I don't want it to last too much longer because I'm trying to get everything cleared up before the Switch comes out. We'll see. Even if it continues onward, I think it'll be fine. I do think, by the way, Melee is great, first of all. And the composer for Melee is the same composer for Mother 3. Which nobody will be able to tell. Unless you've played Mother 3, of course. As I am, like, the only person I know who's touched Mother 3. And one of the only people I know that has played a fucking Earthbound game, first of all, but you can really hear his style in it. Shogo Sakai. Kirby music. You've at least played Earthbound. Yeah, but that wasn't Shogo Sakai. It does. You know what? I actually have Mother... You know, I'm gonna... Fuck it. Sorry, fuck this. Mother 3. It's a Game Boy Advance game, and it's like, holy shit. What's a good one? A lot of pretty songs. I did bring a Brit to Brown, you're right. Fuck it. Bum, bum, bum. But it's a Game Boy Advance game, which has a really shitty sound chip, and it kind of has some, like... I would say it is the best music in the Game Boy Advance. No, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a very specific song. Here it is. This fucking song is like... Just the fucking, like, the bass in this song is incredible. Once it hits, anyways. But, like... It's really good. I don't know how long it takes for these guys to respawn. It's like, oh my god, holy shit, dude. Jesus Christ. You don't have to go off like this. What is up here, dude? Well, I'm waiting for the guys to respawn one more time. I'll do it one more time and end stream. I realize it probably should end stream soon, but... Only room. Music. By the way, the combat in this game is fantastic. Because it's, like, weird and cool. At the time, when I had played Mother 3, I felt like it was the best paced and best balanced combat in any RPG I had played. Oh, no. No. Obviously, you recognize this from Smash, I would presume. People would. Can't believe they had an entire Mother 3 fucking stage for Smash Brothers. A game that the West just didn't get. I mean, they gave Lucas a game that people just can't play. But at the time when I played it, I did think this is... I felt like It was good. It was strategic. There were some fights that were genuinely very difficult, but they were well-paced and well-balanced. I never felt the game was, like, tedious. I didn't feel like I had to grind too much, and I felt like the game paced it out perfectly. And it had genuine strategy where I had to think, okay, if I want to fight this, I have a plan. I got to do these things. I'm going to have this guy cast this and do that. It was a lot of strategy that I really had to think about. It was really good. It was really solid, and I just thought it was, like, excellent. There's many admirable aspects about the game, but that was, like, I just thought this was excellent. I just thought it was so excellent. What's you? Jesus Christ. Europe had that problem since Smash 64 and US with Melee. I suppose that's fair. But it's like, you know, it's, I guess, a character on a stage we just don't get to see. And some of these songs are just, like, fucking dramatic. I like how that I have these things that fight for me that I don't even have to worry about, like, fighting sometimes. Can you heal me, lady? You're up here somewhere. Oh, this music. Bum, bum. Based. It's still not, like, the quality is still rough because the sound chip for the fucking GBA is so shite. Wait, no, that's different. I'm actually gonna go back to Smash for a second. I wonder if I could find a song that you can really hear the similarities. Oh, fucking speaking of Earthbound, that was a coincidence. I love this song. It is funny that in Melee, they didn't use Earthbound music. I guess they did a little bit. But they used a lot of Mother 1 music. If I want to talk about a game that I adore, it's Mother 1, of course. Light a spices fun with someone to share. You can cry out. Won't you think about me? Don't you ever doubt me. I'll be there some way, somehow. That's what being friends is about. Yeah, the song does have lyrics, by the way. I'm not just making them up. But I forget how good Melee's music is. Sweet melody, raise your voices all day long now. Love grows strong now. Sing a melody of love. I've mentioned this many times, but if you did know this, Mother 1, the NES game that released in Japan only, released with a physical soundtrack. But the physical soundtrack included not just music, but renditions of the songs in games with real band and real singers. So all of these songs have lyrics. And this one they got like a full children's choir to sing, so this is actually perfectly authentic. But it's incredible. I have that soundtrack too because I adore it. It's very well beloved by Mother fans for obvious reasons. You know what? Actually, let me Mother. If I do, the song we were just listening to, this is actually the song. Which, the intro is a bit weird. Yeah, I don't know, I guess it probably takes like a day for these guys, the cultists to spawn again. Brinstar Depths, Fountain of Dreams. Oh. I want that mouse pad. That's the one I want the most, actually. See? It's the Smash song, everybody! When someone is there, when you are lonely and full of despair, things aren't half as bad when someone cares. When you know you have figured it out. Of course, the in-game music is very different, but... Holy fuck, it's a fucking meteor. Yo, Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this? There they are, they're back. Don't you ever doubt me. That's what being friends is about. Then the other song in that same Smash song is this. Which is, again, so you can definitely tell that Shogo Sakai definitely took from it. And from what I've heard, Mother 1 is the more popular game in Japan. Where Earthbound is liked, but not as much. God, I fucking love this game. They got the, what is this? The St. Paul's Children's Choir to sing for this. And it's funny because the fans of Mother have been trying to track down all the singers and people who worked on these. And they've had a hard time trying to find them. Because they just can't. They're like, they weren't recorded properly and they're lost. So we don't actually know fully like every single person who worked on some of these. Or worked on the commercials for some of these. Because the fans are nutty enough to want to track these fucking people down. Sing a melody. I believe they use a lot of UK people. Alright, let's go back to Smash. Right. Before I fucking die. God, I do think it's great, though. It had really good music. It's Fountain Dreams. Which this, by the way, Fountain Dreams is actually apparently credited to Jun Ishikawa. Obviously, because he did the original, but I guess he might have done his own version of his own song. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to kill... sorry, fucking, I didn't mean to kill all of them. That was a mistake. I was gonna wait until it got brighter. Fuck. Okay, we're doing this. But I can't just shoot in the general direction of this guy. Because he'll kill me. Okay, I'm eating shit right now. Where are you? Wrong one. Shit. I should have... Okay, I could have guessed by the one... I thought the one that was... Okay, shit. I actually just got wrong. That was my own fault. I was like, this one's lighter looking, so he has to be. But no, he wasn't. I think it's in... Mirror Curse, whatever the fuck that one is. I'm dead. Yeah, that was shit. That didn't go well. I feel like I would do better if it was daytime. Yeah, next time I gotta make a much more concerted effort, and I am about to run out of potions, which is really worrisome. Because nobody sells them. Fucking nobody sells great potions. Shogo Sakai. Icicle Mountain. Ooh, baby. I usually fight him with something that has some tracking, since he's so small. I've never had a single item with tracking. Actually, you just occurred to me that there must be items that can track. Because as of right now, I've never had an item that does that. Which I guess they exist. What did you say? That punk location? What did you say? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Chlorophyte bullets will track. Will they? I don't want to make chlorophyte fucking flight, but what? God, what the fuck? I'm not even using a gun right now. I'm using a bow because it does like significantly more damage. Well, let me look. I do. By the way, I love Icicle Mountain. What about chlorophyte arrows? Okay, so no, it has to be bullets. And I would need a lot more of them. I would also need a gun that I want to use. I actually like Icicle Mountain stage, but it's not a feasible stage to fight on normally, so I get it. Oh man, I'd have to... Well, the other problem is I need to have a good gun. Which means I feel like I would have to start messing around with, like, upgrade parts and shit. Now, who has the gun parts? Is it the Goblin? I'm not a Gnelf? A gnome. Not Jimmy. Was it you? Oh, you're the quest guy. Guys, it's gonna be for Sakurai's wacky, you know, remake of Ice Climbers. He always wanted to do it. We all know it. We all know it. We know it's coming. He just hasn't done it yet. You, DeAndre? Yeah. What happened to making like rare parts? He doesn't do it anymore. Holy fuck. Some of the hard mode dungeon people drop good guns. It does feel a little bit wrong. You kind of just like wander around and fight people, and they might drop you something that's pretty good. A little bit. You know, give me some mummy pants for this motherfucker. What gun was it? I mean, I was using the grenade launcher, which is not a gun. Fire Emblem. Rock Rider. I love that. This is probably where most people hear Fire Emblem music for the first time is fucking Smash Brothers. This is actual Earthbound music. Destination. I do love Melee. It's not my favorite, but I enjoy it. Go Bro's about to defeat. I did not defeat Satan at all, by the way. I did very poorly. Arthur and Roy from Smash Brothers. Hey, Roy's my boy, man. It's too early for the Smash discussion. Actually, no, it's not. But the fact that whatever Smash will be next time is going to be very different. I'm curious about the jetpack. If it's actually any good, I could just buy it. I just wonder if anyone else sells guns. Like, this pirate sells a fucking flintlock, doesn't he? Oh, he sells a cannon. I don't know, man. You don't sell a fucking flintlock? What's wrong with you? I really thought the goblin guy sold, like, ammo parts, or DeAndre sold ammo parts. Because I swear I saw them at some point, and now they don't have them anymore. Smasher pass. Berto is Smash. Are we fucking kidding me? Like, what the fuck? What kind of question is that? Maybe one of these guys sells something. Guess not. Let's save it there. Oh, my eyes are getting tired. Have you seen her schnauzer? Yes, I've seen Berto's schnauzer. Sorry, I've just been playing random. It's been weird. It's been a good stream, but it's been weird. I don't feel like I made tons of progress in Terraria. Mostly because I keep dying to the cultist, and I need to be able to upgrade my shit. Which means main goal for Terraria is upgrade my shit, get stronger, and not die. Which is fair. But it was fun. I don't think that was it. You know what? Maybe that is true. Because I was making progress before you got here. I opened up the chest. I got 2 achievements in the game. I got that cool weapon right before you got here. And then as soon as you got here, progress tanked. It's not because you were here. Main goal, anime training arc. Exactly. But no. Defeat the cultists, and I think I'm well on my way. I'm very in focus. I feel like I'm just not, like, I'm like half looking, like my eyes are glazed. It was a weird day. I didn't do much today for work. I had to go help my sister with her car got battery died, so I had to go help her jump it in the middle of the day. So it was very, very odd. So I feel like I'm half looking. I feel like I'm just like, I'm not locked in. And I have to get up early tomorrow. I got people visiting the office. However, Thursday, Friday, I'm not working. I probably won't stream, but I am not working because I get to go to a very fun event. But yeah, it was fun. Because if it's not fun, why bother? I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow. It might be Terraria again, just because I got nothing else, or I might just choose something random. Who knows? We'll see, but that'll be tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.